Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe. I am Luke, the GM. Today we're playing GURPS 4th edition in a brand new game, Upsilon Transcending, a sequel of sorts to Omega Illocution that you might have seen. I've already said I'm Luke, the GM. Today we have got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everett. Today I'm going to be playing for you Lucius, a very silent nerd.
Awesome. We've got James.
Hey, I'm James, and I'll be playing Sigrid.
Oh, enough said. We've got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I will be playing Matthias Oberlin. And also enough said, I guess.
Enough said. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I'm playing Audrey. She's an American refugee that's completely innocent, I promise.
Yep. Enough said. We've got Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara, and I'll be playing Lily Dunning, who is amazing, and people love her.
Oh my god, the noise. And finally, we've got Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm Z Warrior. I'll be playing Trent Brightmore,
I got goosebumps.
the math guy.
Been waiting.
Is he like the science guy, but different?
In a weird way, yeah.
Math guy could
The science guy is wholesome.
observe while the math guy
So, like the
two-dimensionalizes
opposite.
the science guy. One second, I believe I have a trans-dimensional foil here somewhere. Yep, there you go. Look, it's 2D. You can see all his insides neatly laid out next to each other. So, this game, this day, this year, it is 1998. The 11th of December. Did I just say that?
No, you told us earlier, but not the viewers.
Yeah, but I was checking that was the date. I just told you a few moments ago. It is indeed the 11th of December.
It's a Friday.
That is a Friday.
It is a Friday, and it is the last day of term for the University of Central Nirvana that a few of you attend.
Oh, so we just got done with finals.
You do not do finals in winter at Nirvana. You do the finals in the summer.
The semester is done, though.
This semester is
okay.
done.
So
So
midterms.
actually,
Huzzah!
yeah, midterms. There may be some courses that you've just done finals for.
Like the shorter ones that are not year-long classes.
But there are impending tests.
There are impending tests. They are like 2 weeks after Saturnalia. 2 weeks after the new year. They start, middle of January.
You have some time.
Saturnalia is in like a week.
'Tis true. There are Saturnalia decorations everywhere in the city. Lots of ancient Greek, Roman style garb, party cups and party decorations. All sorts.
So
of-
this college campus is currently full of dudes in togas.
Probably.
Yeah, almost
Yes.
definitely, in fact. There's a crowd room running out of this last civics lecture of the year, screaming like, "Toga, bro! Going out to the
Yo,
beach!
Saturnalia!
Ayo!" A few of them are just like, "Oi, oi, oi," marching out.
Like, I get the excitement, but I do not understand the bro mentality.
Really?
Like, the whole beer smashing on the forehead or whatever, it's just so
They're
Neanderthal-y.
they're showing off. What would you rather they do?
Mm.
See, that's the problem. Like, if you tell them what you would rather they do, they'll do it. If you don't tell them anything, they're going to smash beer cans.
I guess I just don't get it.
Let's take you to this lecture all map I threw together. Now, I really wanted to
Squares.
describe this lecture all to you. Squares! Oh, my eyes!
Square.
It doesn't really matter if you get it or not. Like, They're
Are we
boys
sitting
anyways.
down or are we
They're-
just
they're-
hanging out?
You two.
I figure we're sort of lingering near the front as people are leaving.
Yep, correct.
I mean, they're dumb anyway, so it doesn't really matter why they do it, right?
I guess. Do you get it, Helena? I'll say as she's walking over.
Just on a way out. It's just like, what?
What
Uh-huh.
the whole toga smashing beer cans mentality. I don't know, let's ask a boy, Lucius.
I guess Lucius was entering a little bit before you. He just
You're on the way out. You're the last few
Yep.
people out of the classroom.
oh, okay. So he was just packing up, writing some things, and he just silently just picks up his things and starts heading out.
Lucius, are you not paying attention to me?
Were you talking to me?
I just asked you a question.
Oh, sorry. Was just writing down notes. What was the question?
We want the guy's opinion.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like-
What's the problem?
What do you
did
think?
ask me first, Helena says.
Because I wanted you in the conversation.
Like, why are you
Get
now
over
asking
here.
Lucius?
Because you didn't answer.
Wait, what was the question?
What is with the whole, like, toga crushing beer cans on the forehead mentality?
Like, it's Saturnalia.
I already told her, but she didn't believe me.
No, not the thing because it's Saturnalia. Like, the whole mentality behind the bro thing.
Oh,
No,
well,
I think she's right though. Actually, like we should stop worrying about why they're doing it. Start worrying about like classes are done. Where's the party?
that's
that-
exactly it, actually. It's more about letting go after having a stressful period. More like stop thinking, just do things for the sake of doing things. It's no reason at all.
See, he gets it.
Fine. Well, where is the party?
Would I have been invited and just been sent a message but never actually answered it? Look,
Maybe.
Lily probably knows, but she's acting like she doesn't.
Oh, new
Same.
game. Once again, forgotten to set up my macros.
I
I don't
figure
know.
I figure the social people amongst us know about parties, but are
But
holding off, hoping somebody knows a better one.
Matthias, do you know of any good parties happening tonight? How do you pronounce your name? Is it Matthias?
Matthias.
Matthias? Matthias.
Sorry,
Matthias.
sorry, the way you said it affected me. Sorry, Matthias.
Matthias. Matthias.
oh, Matthias.
Matthias, do you know where any good parties are? Because I might know of one, but if you know any better ones, we should like go to that one.
No. He looks a bit flustered.
Are you gonna go to any parties?
Of course, he's going to the party. Like classes are literally done. He doesn't have homework. There are no more excuses.
Like, you don't have homework? What
Well,
modules
we have-
are you taking?
We have homework, you dumb bitch.
But you've got weeks before it's due.
Yeah,
And I
no,
say that with love. I blow her kiss.
that's true. Like, can we go
Oh, the
outside
more reason
now?
to get started.
Let's go.
She's been rummaging in her purse, and as she said, can we go outside now? She just pulls out a huge spliff and sticks it behind her ear.
All right, this girl knows where it's at.
So you are currently underground, and if this room looks a bit 70s, it's because it is very 70s. A lot
It
of the
looks
kind of
Exactly like ones I've been in.
general function lecture halls were all built and designed in a very standard 70s style. And yeah, it
Big
also...
stadium seating.
There is seating's probably a bit more accessible than you're used to in real life. Who is that? And what is he doing here?
Is he
Gasp.
actually here? I don't think he is he?
No. It's just to remind us that he exists.
And then I'm gonna look around, like, where did Undine and Dan get to? Those two have like the best hookups for, I do the joint hand motion.
As you're slowly
Is that
walking
even a
through the
thing?
underground passages, Helena's like, who do you think we're meeting now? Or I'm meeting anyway, I don't know what you guys are up to.
I'm following you.
And then you step out into the hot afternoon Nirvana sun.
Alright,
Blink
so
at it.
where exactly are we currently?
So right now you are right down here.
Okay.
Like, what time is it, roughly?
4 p.m.
Should we get some? Lucy's gonna say, should we get something to eat before we go to the party?
I mean, where are we going to go anyways? But yeah, you're right. We should pre.
We could hang out on the quad and I could just get food. What do you want?
Oh yeah, you always were faster at getting.
There's Luke, I'm gonna see which delicious place on the island has the smallest line. What do you need me to roll?
Perception, I believe it is. Observation.
Yeah. I think it's straight up perception in this case because observation is like following people around, right?
Or current affairs to know which place wouldn't be busy.
Well, no, I'm literally looking around the island.
Oh right, creepy owls.
I would think observation.
I don't take that one because I'm not super. I should have.
Give me a perception.
Okay.
I'm feeling like Thai. Is there any Thai available?
Tie is available. There's not really any owls in the vicinity, though.
Because it's Nirvana's fried owl chicken.
I don't know if there's Thai food without a line. Give me a minute. All right, I'm gonna concentrate for a few seconds nearby where the Thai place is, and then go there where I have vision, and then go straight up in the air, like a few like 100 meters high enough where I can see that location, and then biff there. So this is a 3 biff jump.
All right.
I really need to set up the macro. I should have thought about that beforehand.
Good
'Cause
point. Macros.
macros in Supers games are necessary. Okay, because shit, I didn't even put down the magical how long I'm supposed to concentrate thing. I don't even have my GURPS book open. I am not on point today.
Well, I'm going to talk at the rest of them while you look it up.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do? Like, it's the end of the semester. We should celebrate.
And Lucius, like a nerd, is gonna put his hand to his chin, tap his index finger, and say, "I don't know, finish all the work so I can actually have the rest of the time free."
You can do that tomorrow. Like, you're not going to have your next deadline. It's like 3 weeks away. That's not going to happen again for another year for you.
I guess the day of procrastination is a little bit of a splurge I can afford.
I mean, what do you like to do?
Haven't gone to the arcades in a while.
To the what?
Arcades. Would Mortal Kombat be out by now?
video games?
Yes. He plays arcades and video games.
First release 1992. In a world
Oh, right.
where
this
The
was a little
history
bit.
here didn't happen.
Luke,
Would they exist at this year, Luke?
Would
Arcades.
what exist?
Arcades or games or Pong, whatever.
Yeah.
Those
would
have
be-
existed since like the 60s.
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, he would like the arcades and all that.
Where
Okay.
is the restaurant, Luke, by the way? I need
Down at the marina, just like a kilometer south here at the most.
Okay, a kilometer. Thank you.
I mean, that's more of sort of a like during the semester type thing, celebration thing, though. Is there anything you want to do that you can't do normally?
Not that I can think of right now. What about you? What do you used to do back where you came from? When you had so much free time?
I mean, there's a tiki party on the beach that's happening later that I was thinking of going to, but I'm kind of shopping for something better.
You're going to the beach party, Eleanor says. She's finished after a joint, and she now holds it out to whoever's closest to her.
Audrey takes it.
So Audrey takes it. Yeah.
After a poll, she lets it out and says, "Yeah, I mean, it sounds fun, but I'm hoping maybe something like, it's the last week of the year. There's got to be something better going on, right?"
Wait, which beach party did you mean? You mean like
The tiki one on the Channel Beach.
Oh my god, no. She's just like, I thought you meant,
You got something better?
yeah.
Well, spill. And she passes the joint on to the next person.
It'd either be
Lucius.
Lucius or...
Sebastian gets passed.
Lucius takes it and takes a
Yes,
drag
the
and
wrong name
says,
there. Yes, Matthias will pass it past.
Matthias does not indulge in the drugs. Loser, you've been spotted.
All right, whenever I get done ordering, I made my rolls to get there and back.
Yep. Looks as though you did.
And I figure as we were having this conversation, we were walking towards the quad.
Towards the quad.
Because that's where she was going to meet us.
Oh no, I just kind of know where you guys are at. Like
Right. Owls.
You don't know that as owls. You just know that I bamf in behind you or in front of you with like an armload of food.
So, but we know that it doesn't really matter where we are. You're going to find us. All right, cool. Then we wandered, or Audrey attempted to wander towards a bar.
For the quad? Is that what you said?
Towards a bar.
Towards a bar.
Yeah, there are probably like 7 different student union bars within 500 meters of your current location.
Well, I'm gonna bamf in with outside food. I bet that's really popular.
They know you are. It's fine.
Yeah, I think they get over it. Given that most of the
Hey,
staff
Lily.
are your age.
Like,
I also feel a place like that is mostly a food court with counters.
That looks amazing. Those dumplings look great. And Audrey digs in. But
Good job.
like many of the characters, Audrey eats a lot.
yep. I think we all took increased consumption. At least most of us.
No.
We're the kind of group that goes out to a pizza joint. The 4 of us put away 6 larges.
But
Um, Everyone roll
So we were talking about where to go, but
everyone roll what?
perception, please.
Perception.
I just wanted to say, where you sat is a nice outdoor seating area, most likely, parasols and what have you. And it's got a great view over the bay across to Langdama. And I see a success by 4 there.
Perception, right?
Yes, please. Failure by 2.
Well,
And success on the nose. So, Matthias, you faintly hear off in the distance what sounds like a high-powered jet engine, and it's notable to you because you've not heard it while you've been in Nirvana.
What was that?
What was what? Did I hear it? I made it by 3.
You can hear a little bit of a rumbling on the air, kind of like maybe thunder just sounded somewhere, but you didn't really pick up that it was like a very fast-moving jet sound.
The large engine. That way.
I love that they come with wasabi.
I'm gonna ask around, Luke, try to get a better eye or ear on what the fuck that was.
Yes, something scary did indeed just pass over very fast. Met a few as poop.
You said it sounded like something, because something just moved over the island really fast.
Tiny bird. Very loud.
I mean, maybe somebody's flying up there.
Shrug, maybe.
That is
gonna-
a very plausible explanation.
I'm gonna text Phil. I need my hookup.
You hear a doot 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 doot, and then like Phil's flipping his phone shut again as he walks forward. He's like, "Hey, what you need?"
You gonna show the audience
No.
people's, or have you been showing?
Philip Park, scumbag. Big, low-quality arm tattoo.
Is he known to everyone, or is this a novel thing? Does he get around?
I think he's at least he's our age and enrolled in university.
Yeah,
He was
he should have been in that civics lecture with you, but you've seen him in like 2 of the lectures since term started, probably.
because that class is worthless for a lot of us.
Phil's
Hey,
got
Phil.
better things to do.
Like, did you still have the best stuff, man? I know I can shop at the other places, but you still got the best shop. What do you got?
Is everyone here cool?
We're over age. We can smoke whatever the hell we want, take mushrooms.
Right,
whatever.
you're right. It's weird. Sorry. my
Phil
bad.
says Lucius is a cop, but yeah, whatever.
We're all age. Even if Lucius was a narc, it's not like we're taking anything illegal. Give me some hallucinogenic mushrooms and some weed.
I need some more of those Chilean leaves too, but no rush.
He
Pull out some
winks.
Nova.
He says, "Not got them leaves, but at party later, yeah." You coming, Lily?
Like, yeah.
He like frowns a bit. I don't think he's talked to you much, Audrey, or Matthias.
No,
Is it you two?
not at all.
It was you two. Come in.
What?
Are you coming to the party? I'm making Phil Yorkshire this time round.
Which one?
My party.
If Phil's throwing a party, it's gonna be the best party. And is your boyfriend gonna be there? Because he is a party planner.
It's Dan's party. It's mine
gonna
and
be-
Dan's party.
All right.
Yeah, probably.
Then we will
Usual place.
Usual place. I don't know you.
I know where. just text me the texting's a thing at this point, right?
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it?
SMS messages are
Yeah.
established for a
Page
couple
me.
of years on Nirvana.
Message me the location and we will be there.
Or in fact, SMS messages might be quite new in Nirvana, but they've taken the college students by storm, obviously.
And Phil, ever on the cutting edge of business.
Oh yeah. Is that odd? It's a sick, mate. Government can't even read your messages, pal. Like, just texting everyone like, oi, you want to buy some, like, fetuses or something, pal? Yeah, I got you. I got these eye power tiger hormones, yeah, they'll juice you.
But yeah, all right, Lucius, you're coming to this too.
10 Nova, 10 Nova, cover charge, yeah. Lily, you're all right, obviously. Eleanor, Lucius, I'm gonna need 20 from you. You,
He does kind of.
you girl, I don't know. You're all right, yeah, whatever. And
She smiles.
you need a ticket? Need a ticket? He's pointing at you, Matthias.
He'll hand over the amount of money.
It's just like, oh, nice, yeah, see you later.
He gives you one of those cheap ass like carnival ticket type things.
Yeah, it's like a raffle book. Do you have raffles in America?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tears it off.
And that's what the frats use.
I guess
yeah.
I'll invite my sister. Do you want 7 there or not?
How old is 7? That's out of character.
She is like 6, but she is in uni with us.
Right.
Name's kind of
How
weird,
old does she look?
Late teen.
Like she's uni with us.
Yeah, but no reason why not. I figured Undine would bring her anyway.
Oh right, those two are joined at the damn hip.
It is kind of weird.
You talk like you know me, girl.
She knows Undine and 7. What is your deal, man?
He's grinding his teeth a bit. Anyone with the body language skill probably already knows.
See?
Whatever. Done.
All right, hey Luke, can I metagame real quick?
Depends what you want to metagame.
Lucius? Phil, is that like our old math teacher over there?
Perfect. Yeah, you can metagame.
I think so. Wait, how did we tell them apart from each other?
Do we know he's a cloner?
That's not a question for me.
Yeah, that was...
Probably not.
Oh, then,
Trent doesn't advertise.
then
Especially not
yeah,
to.
I think so. How many more blue people are on the island, anyways?
I look over at Helena.
Is she blue?
She is super blue.
Not purple?
Yes, but I mean, they're easy to remember.
This person not purple.
She is blue.
Gotcha. Noted.
More of a violet.
But yeah, she gives you a look. She gives you a look when you ask about how many blue people are on the island.
He says, I mean, you're more easier to remember.
At least 2.
Yes.
I guess we all look exactly the same, though, right?
No,
Lucius?
no, no.
Lucius, way to be racist, man.
No, he is saying they're easier to remember because there's so little amount.
Oh, you're trying
That's
to
not
get it.
better.
I love how you're just fucking digging the hole. Oh, that's so much better. Why don't we get him over here and you can say that to him? Hey, Mr. What was your last name again?
Brightmore.
Hey, Mr. Brightmore. Hey.
Trent kind of stops whatever he was doing, looks around like, what? He walks over.
Hey. Hey, Mr. Brightmore, how you doing?
As soon as you
Lucius has
started
some-
saying Mr. Brightmore, Phil was just like, nope. See ya.
And I'll look over at Lucius and go, Lucius, why don't you tell Mr. Brightmore what you were just telling us?
They're making fun of me because I am just stating that blue is not a natural human color and that there's not many people around like that in this world.
I think I totally like do that elbow Helena thing and just go, oh!
It's a meta thing! Ah! Blue kind of gets frustrated as you're twisting his words.
Helena just goes, wow. Wow. Just wow, bro. Like,
Gah!
Is that normal around here?
Well, I can't
that
really
seems
say
wrong.
about these Blix over here, but my blue color is due to the hemocyanin in my blood. Unlike humans that have iron, I have copper.
Isn't that your
So that-
thing too, Helena?
like, yeah.
I'll look over at Lucius and go, racist, man, racist.
It's saying the same thing! Lucius just gets even more frustrated that he's basically saying the same thing he's saying.
But yeah, it is a somewhat uncommon condition. Is everything okay? I saw the other guy here.
We're fine. We were just talking about where we wanted to go tonight. We just finished classes for this semester.
Oh,
Lily gets a
Oh, that's
mischievous
right.
little grin on her face and goes, yeah, we're like totally gonna go to a party at Phil's house. You know, it'd be funny. You know, Dan is gonna be there. You should totally like come by and say hi.
wait, was it? So she was implying Trent to come by.
Yeah.
And everybody else, shut up.
It's the mischievous like let's invite someone awkward to the party to make the host a little bit uncomfortable.
Mm.
Like, why the
Sounds
fuck
like-
did my math teacher just show up in my kegger?
Sounds like a great opportunity. Do you have the
I-
address?
I can honestly say I've actually had that experience.
So how do you know each other?
Oh, this is Mr. Brightmore. He was my math teacher, applied math teacher in high school.
Okay.
It was actually a very good student.
Don't
Really?
like, yeah, I'm smart or whatever. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you don't try very hard.
You just don't see me try. I try.
Trent's holding a plastic
I
carrier bag
roll.
with a leak poking out of it.
We'll see after finals.
Awesome, Mr. Brightmore. It's good to see you. I will say hi to my mom's for you also. And like, we'll see you at the party. Here's the address. And she'll write it down on a napkin and hand it to him.
Oh, thanks. And I'll swing by.
Awesome.
You kids take care.
Mhm.
He puts the napkin in his belly button and walks off.
Yeah.
Belly
hell?
button.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Phil and Dan bombed his class in high school. It was a train wreck, and it's gonna be awkward as hell, and it's gonna be so funny.
All right, that sounds amazing.
Lily, you get a text.
What's up?
It's
Open
your
it.
mom.
Oma or mom? Mom.
Mom, it's your mom.
Mom.
She wants you to come
What?
pick her up from work. Or from the hospital and take her back to other work. Are you? Can you warp your mom? Have you got enough carrying capacity for that? I weren't sure about that.
Medium. So yes.
Mila's
let me check
definitely
my-
not very heavy.
Let me check my weight ratio. I can move up to medium. Oh, actually, no, I can't warp the mom. It's only 60.
Fair enough. Never mind.
Maybe like,
She could ask you to bring her a lunch.
yeah,
There we go.
dinner.
Yeah. So she, in fact, doesn't even realise that you're out of the house right now, and she says, "Hey, up, can you get me my my salad out fridge, please, and warp it downstairs for me."
Downstairs. When's the party?
Party had not start until 7. Wouldn't be cool to get there till 8.
You guys want to come over to my house to pregame a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, haven't blazed in a while.
All right.
Is that what you had in mind? She looks over to the person that talked about blazing.
I mean,
So
we got
you-
some good stuff.
Cool.
Helena, you know how to get there and you know the code for the elevator. I'll see you guys there.
Helena nods and she's like, it's like just around the corner, guys. Come on.
I stare off into space for 30 seconds with my eyes closed and then bamf away.
We wait respectfully and then head off.
15-minute walk.
I mean, I feel like a bus drives by every couple of minutes.
Well, minutes, yeah.
Yeah, you could legit step on a bus and step off a bus and be there.
There's a major line going just that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, there's a, yeah. There's a major bus line right the fuck there.
And there is no changing of money when you get on the bus. No money lenders on the bus.
Yeah, you just step on.
So
I
weird.
think mass transit's just free. Yeah, I'll bamf up there.
It's recovered from tourists in form of an entry tax of both kidneys.
But yes, I'll bamf into my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Did you build or transfer over a map?
I did indeed transfer over the map. There's a couple of people who are on this map who shouldn't be.
Oh my, how familiar
Your bedroom's
memories.
gone, pal.
Oh yeah.
Oma!
No
Oma, you
response.
here? 7, you here?
Like, what? Do you hear on the speaker system?
Which salad was mom texting about the food for her lunch?
Oh.
Helpful as always, you dork.
It's a pretty clearly Tupperware boxed salad.
You know, you could have walked this down to her.
Huh? You hear like Sims computer game music sounds.
All right, you going to Phil's party?
Uh-huh.
All right. I guess you're going to be unresponsive and don't want the mushrooms I got for you, like you asked for. But you know, you could just keep saying stuff that.
Wait.
Oh, so you can have a sentence or understand my sentences.
Yeah, like what's up? Mushrooms?
Take it out a bag and toss them to her.
She picks one up and like stares at it real close. Iris is narrowing.
Photo.
Photo time.
I worked hard on these.
Is there an iris? Is narrowed photo?
No. But there is a photo of the person as a whole. Perhaps if I embiggen her picture, the eye will become more cromulent. Like, why do you need Mom's salad?
Because she texted me to go down there and to give it to her.
Like, why didn't she ask me?
I don't know.
She's
She's a
pulling
weirdo.
her phone out of her pocket and she says, oh, like she did, like 5 times.
Yeah.
And then she just closes it and puts it back in her pocket. She's got the Matrix banana phone.
The one that does the slip up and down thing?
Yeah, it's covered in puffy stickers and it's got a dangler a foot long. Which is just a load of, you know, Pokemons.
Or this world's equivalent.
Mm-hmm. Pokemans is this world's equivalent.
So it's pluralized. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go down there. Check your phone, bitch. And then she's gonna poof down.
She says, like I just did, to the empty room. And you poof down. Map change again. This one should also
Showing
look
off all your
quite
fancy
familiar.
maps.
Wow, we did make a lot of good maps.
Yeah, we did. I upgraded to Pro for Transmogrifier just for stealing a bunch of maps from my old game.
Salad. Oh, mother dearest.
She, like, spins around in a chair, clutching her chest. Why?
Because it's funny. Here you go.
She takes it. She says, thank you. So,
My friends are coming over and we're doing stuff for a
That's
while.
nice.
For like 8.
she looks incredibly busy.
Where's Oma?
She's doing some shopping. I think she's out with Victor.
What you working on?
I'm still working on her, Lily.
The frozen.
She starts
frozen mummy?
explaining. Yes, but she's not really like a mummy. It's very strange.
I know, she looks just like a naked chick. Because she is just like a frozen naked chick.
She's not frozen anymore.
Really? Can I poke her?
Is she still naked?
No, she
That
is
should not have
wearing
been
a-
your first question.
the hospital
So
gown.
you got the chick part right then. But most of those words were inaccurate.
Can I poke her?
I mean, she's still probably like frozen with her clothes on, right? Tatty rags.
No, you took them off. You were like,
No,
right, if this is happening.
it's probably tattered rags, but you know, Lily's a weirdo.
They melted with the ice.
Okay. And she
Clothes
thought
tend
to
do.
dress a corpse.
You are
put a
wearing a
blanket over.
hospital gown.
Okay.
You've been wearing a hospital gown this whole time, since you were born.
Okay.
I still don't get why you got all those mummies.
Because G told me that there was, you know, something interesting about them. And if I didn't, then Denmark was going to get them, and Denmark was just going to put them in a museum. Sigrid, you wake up.
Can I repeat, I've never poked a 1,000-year-old corpse. Can I poke it?
The computer monitor behind your mum, like as she's talking to you, swiveled around in a chair, starts beeping like boop 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 boop, and your mum's like, "If you put gloves on, yeah, why not?" And she turns around and looks at screen and frowns and like presses escape a few times. Says, "That's weird." Puts
Awesome,
salad down, lid still on, stands up.
Gloves are in there, right? I'm gonna poke a dead chick.
Sigrid, you awoke.
I think eyes are just blinking and looking around.
Yeah, roll me
like,
self-control, please, on
what?
confused.
That is under traits.
It is. Success. So, you are in a very strange, smooth room, laid on a steel bed, wearing a, like,
Blanket?
parchment shift. Like it's made out of weird Christian paper or something. There's flickering torchlight above your bed head. Not even flickering, it's blaring at you. There's a sun in the center of the ceiling.
Yeah, I think hands above the eyes, like blocking that out and peering around and, you know, sit up.
The door opens.
Hey, Mom? The dead chick is moving.
I think the thing, like, starts making noise and Sigrid immediately, like, jumps over here, like, stands up and takes a defensive position on the other side.
Ooga
And
booga.
I'm
Of
like
the door.
half a meter off the ground too.
Who are you? What did you do with my mummy?
Mom, puffy red hair. She just got off the table.
Is there anything loose laying around?
Yeah, there's like surgical instruments on this table here. You see a bunch of, I don't know, cutlery, knives and forks,
I will grab a couple of knives.
a pair of tiny shears.
Like whatever the biggest looking knives are, so probably like a bone saw
Yeah,
and
you see
like
a saw,
scalpel.
a small
Yeah, okay.
saw, and a tiny, dainty butter knife.
Yeah, I'll grab two of those and hold them up and start shouting at them like to get back.
Mila takes a step back indeed. She's holding her hands out. She looks scared. She looks like many a Christian.
And of note for the audience that when Sigrid shouts, it is not in English.
Probably sounds vaguely Scandinavian. Adoof deva.
Yeah.
My camera, my nice camera I got for my birthday a couple years comes out.
Just
And I
instinctively, like, slides out a jacket pocket.
Okay, yeah.
Flash.
Yeah, and then like I think Sigurd is just like asking a very loud series of questions. You know, where am I? Who are you? Why do you have me captured? Of course, none of it is coherent.
Mila's back
And
out
yeah,
to like,
she just takes a step forward, and I think she's even like gesturing at Lily, like back the hell up, like brandishing.
your mum like puts her hand on your shoulder and starts tugging you backwards, Lily.
I mean, I weigh nothing,
Yeah.
so I'm still lining up the picture.
Not nothing, just less than air.
Where's the door?
So from what you can see, there's maybe 2 doors down at the bottom. The rest of it is just these super smooth, light painted walls, and then it's metal walls there.
Oh yeah, bust in through this door.
Holy shit, Mom! You brought a dead person back.
She's already on a phone. She's like, hello, emergency. There's a dead girl alive. It's at Dunning Tower. Can you please come quickly? Send someone. I don't know who.
In all of my little exploring, do I see anything bigger than what I've got in my hands?
Maybe like an IV stand. That might interest you.
Hell yeah, I'll grab the big metal pipe thing.
Yes, and so as you try to lift it up as well, it slides off its base, so it's even more wieldy for you.
Perfect. Because I was just gonna kick that off.
I'm gonna call as she's like running around, because I assume that takes a few minutes.
Yeah, I think that lasted a couple of seconds while your mum's on the phone saying like, "It's Mila Dunning. I was working on a mummy in my lab, and it came. She's alive now."
But I'm calling Audrey.
Start screaming again, like it's just like, how the hell do I get out of here? Where am I? Brandishing a pipe now, like coming closer, like.
Audrey answers before we chat. I would like to ask, how public are people's superpowers in this world?
Oh, I didn't call you for that. I called you because this is hilarious.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm confused.
I'm mostly. Go ahead.
Like you said that she was like, "Hey, want to come over to my place?" and then she quickly teleported there while we were on the train.
Yep. So I think we're currently taking mass transit on the way to their place.
Yeah, she
Not
told
more than a couple minutes.
Audrey that. Not Audrey. She told Helena that she knew the elevator password.
Yeah, so we were gonna do some pre-gaming for the party, and
You're all probably like getting on the elevator right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like legit, your phone starts ringing, Audrey, as Helena.
Yep.
As Helena is about.
The reason I was asking about how public powers are is that I don't want to offer things that wouldn't be public information automatically. Does that make sense? Like Audrey is a telepath. Do people know that?
I think that's more of a you can answer that
The
question.
Yeah, that
government
is.
would know
Okay,
it, but I don't think they would tell everyone.
But the custom is if people don't talk about what their superpowers are, people don't ask or people don't press.
Yeah, correct. It is polite to not pry into what people's hidden
Alright, cool.
powers are. Or
Hey,
ask
Lily,
about
what's
what
up?
the public
We're
powers.
Hey Lily, what's up? We're pulling up to the building now.
I think you're getting in the elevator. You guys should totally come to floor 30 because my mom just brought a dead chick back to life.
Okay, great. Do we have access? And she looks over to the person that has codes.
Helena shrugs.
Floor 30?
She presses the floor 30
Oh.
button. You're all in the elevator now.
What's the code for floor 30?
Mom, what's the code for floor 30?
She lists off 6 numbers. I'm
hear
sure
that?
you relay them.
Audrey enters the head.
Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop.
What are we going to? Is it something gruesome?
No, it's a dead chick back to life.
That's something gruesome.
And then I'm gonna, as she points and yells, I'm just gonna go, I gotta go. She's trying to hit me with a stick.
Sure. All right. I'll let him know.
There are no.
Hey guys.
Nope, sorry.
Hey guys. They animated a zombie. Zombie. You want to check it out?
Zombie. Cool. Sure.
There's no windows on this level, is there?
Not from here, no.
Not from here. Okay.
These corridors extend another 3 meters and then curve south.
Oh, okay. I'll go check that out.
You do indeed see a window as soon as you reach the corner. Takes
Oh.
up the whole of the west wall.
I'm way up here.
Has she ever seen a window before?
Not of this quality.
Yeah.
So
Nor
it's
from
wide
30
open,
floors up.
and you are in the sky.
The window's wide open?
There's no window there. It's just open space. You know, the wall ends, but you can't feel a breeze or anything.
I'll reach my hand out.
It connects.
It
with
connects.
an invisible
Okay.
barrier.
A force field.
I hit it.
Boom. It sounds like a bit like glass, but it's
Fun factoid: the word window actually comes from Old Norse. Wind eye.
Ah!
nice.
Gasp. It's a window.
There you go. Yeah, you gasp and say, "I'm the window."
Although named wind eye, 'cause the wind, as in they were
Yeah.
holes, not glass.
Yeah.
It's like a window, but where's the wind?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll bean it a couple more times, and then when that doesn't work, I'll go get something bigger to hit it with.
At this point, did they come off the elevator?
Yeah, you hear as you're turning around to go back, like at the far end of this corridor, you can see it. You know, it extends south as far as this map is deep, and then there's another steel door or steel wall.
Okay.
But then you hear behind you, ding, and you can see from your position over here. These two have probably moved over to here to look. So, oh god.
A thing opens.
Behind you over here. You turn around to look at the noise, and you see that the steel wall actually split open, and a bunch more Christians and a demon walk out.
An exit.
An ice giant, man.
Yeah, an ice giant. I'll Oh my god! I tackle the ice giant.
I think it's time for turn
should
order.
we maybe hint?
And her superpower's unlocking things. The poor girl. Oh shit! No, Helena didn't actually need the passcode. She just
Yeah, Helena never needs any
the
passcodes.
passcodes.
I should chuck her stats in quick though. That's because I'm updating points. If you put 3 points into IQ, it will not give you IQ 13.
No, you gotta put a mod of 3.
Yeah, I switched to the correct column. We can assume Mila goes last. So Sigrid did go first. What's your move, Sigrid?
Lucius, did you get in there?
7.
No, I don't think I put feet. Sorry.
So you actually could make that tackle.
Yeah.
Did you roll for it at all? No, not yet.
You need to get the.
No. What do I roll to tackle somebody? Is that a brawling?
I think it's
Brawling?
wrestling,
Just
technically.
wrestling or DX, yeah.
Oh, that's what that one point was. I bought
Or judo.
wrestling, and it didn't stick.
Some weird things happen in the GURPS sheet at the minute for me when I've been adding skills.
Yeah,
Like it
I've been
moves
having
up
that
a
a
bit.
couple of times.
And I don't get what the red bars mean. You know, some of them highlighted red for people.
Yeah, it's doing that for me too, and I have no idea. Like, I was
I
confused.
figured out what the pattern is, but I don't know why it's doing it. It's yeah. If you add something to the bottom and it becomes red, you have to delete the red bar immediately. Otherwise, it's going to linger. It's bad.
I feel
Such
like
is
we're onto
bad.
something here. If someone manages to decode a message from the behavior of the GURPS sheet, please don't tell me. I'd rather not know.
I debug software professionally.
Nerd.
Yeah, I am. It's why I enjoy playing the socialite
I could really use
characters.
you at my work right now. We had an update 2 weeks ago, and nothing works yet. But
I have friends that are on the Amazon team that went down this week.
so it looks like Sigrid manages to potentially get Helena, who has not got combat reflexes, but made her IQ roll to not be stunned, and succeeds at a dodge and retreat. So she backs out of the way a bit. We could really do with an elevator. Give me a second. I can do this.
Are you going to add a space to the north?
I wish you could. He's gonna have to drag everything down.
That would be pretty cool if you could do that.
I am gonna do that, like this.
It's true, because Sigrid is definitely going to try to flee to the opening she just saw.
But the opening you now see, Sigrid, is a sealed box. These people must have been
Yeah.
in here all along.
I mean, based upon your observation, we aren't intruders. We're fellow prisoners.
Yeah,
With
but
an-
fellow prisoners with an ice giant. Like, I've never even seen an ice
That's true.
giant. Like,
Ice giants aren't meant to be real.
That's a good point.
Luke, you need to move everyone too.
Maybe it's a weird collection of people that have all been captured because they're special, like you.
Uh,
Right here. There we go.
so yeah, she dodged and retreated, and you end up like right there lunging. But as I say, you managed to keep your foot in, seeing as you rolled versus wrestling and succeeded. Audrey.
Audrey will turn and look to the new person and say, how... She ignores the new person largely. She looks at the new person and says to Lily, "What the fuck?"
That's about a second.
Yeah, that's about a second. Whoops, Matthias. Matthias.
Are there any other convenient poles nearby?
Not right next to you. There's a plant pot. Directly. I suppose, yeah, it's kind of like a a palm tree in a small plant pot. You could grab it by the trunk and swing the pot end.
I guess that would be axe/mace.
Yep.
yeah. Probably at a -2 for it being.
Bit bendy.
What if, Luke, with the way I have this skill, could my points go into swinging a tree as a club?
Yeah, they absolutely could. That's what it's for.
It's got that lovely clump of dirt at the bottom. That's great for smashing.
Axe mace specialty.
And Sigrid is still... She went to grab the person, but she's still holding the weapon, right?
Yes.
You didn't drop the mace. You
And
mace
she's
IV drip.
pretty scarily dangerous.
Yeah, she looks pretty dangerous.
Okay. Mantis will pick up his new club.
Reddy's palm tree. Helena also says, "What the fuck?" She steps back and like puts her hands up.
She didn't do shit and she got attacked.
She's like, this is not a good day for Helena. She just found out that, like, she was supposed to hand in 3 different essays today.
And now it's super racism.
Yeah, and then she got, like,
Yeah.
racially harassed by Lucius on the way over here.
And then the dead
What?
chick just tried to tackle her because the color of her skin.
Ugh.
So much for Metropolitan Nirvana.
Yeah, when the emergency services do arrive, it's going to be a case of, like, Helena sues all of you. Lily.
I am gonna take my step and aim with my camera.
All right. Lucius.
I'm gonna. Wait, is Helena all the way back there?
She's, like, squished into the back of the elevator, yeah.
I'm gonna slightly turn, take one step, and I believe I can start pulling Sigrid into my shadow or her shadow. Right?
It depends on your power.
Here we go. Let me show it to you.
Oh, no, I'm seeing it now, yeah.
You see shadow form? I did the changes. It doesn't record it rock. It's up to 30 minutes. Yada yada yada. I can cling while unconscious, only while unconscious, stuff like that.
Only while unconscious means that you can only do it while you're unconscious.
Yes, and I am only unconscious when I'm possessing while in the shadow. Remember?
Yeah,
How
but
do you
you'd have to possess someone.
It's, yes, in order to use clinging. I'm not clinging right now. I'm just pulling us into the shadows. So that she stops attacking Helena, if it makes any sense.
But
Sorry.
it's got only while unconscious on the whole of it.
No. That is plus.
Oh,
when
I see.
unconscious,
Yeah, gotcha.
and I pay 2 extra for that.
And
What do the rest of us see?
it depends on how much Sigrid weighs.
Isn't she all 4'11"?
Sounds like a very personal question.
Yeah, I think that's like below 90 pounds,
But over
That
60.
said, we're willing to judge.
but over 60.
Yeah, I don't think you've not got the carrying capacity to pull Sigrid in to shadow form Lucius.
So, as I'm unaware of that, he would start to try and then kind of like go halfway himself, but he's unable to pull Sigrid with him. And you kind of see Lucius halfway melted into the ground
So
while
yeah,
trying to pull her by the waist.
Sigrid, you feel someone grabbing onto.
Caress
Well,
your
yeah. In
hips.
fact, yes. First, I just need a DX or wrestling or judo check to grab.
Sure.
And so yeah, someone grabs you from behind, Sigrid.
Okay.
But then they kind of morph weirdly, and you're now looking down to see shadowy hands wrapped around your legs.
Also, there's a guy in front of you holding a tree.
Yeah, he picked a tree up. The guy in front of you picked a tree up.
Yeah.
The world has defended itself in a really, really weird way.
You forgot to add Mila to the turn order, but I don't think she's doing anything other than continuing to talk to the cops.
Cops.
Not
Ew.
cops. Public defender. What are they on this island?
Building security.
Yeah, building security.
Counter-revolutionaries, right-wingers, wealthy peasants, and landlords. Sigrid, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think Sigurd's just gonna make a break for it.
Into the box.
No, I think she's gonna
You've not tried
run
that
off.
way yet.
this way. Yeah.
Girl is fast. Jeepers. Audrey.
Honey, calm down. What's wrong? What's wrong probably comes next second.
Matthias. Tree boy. Oh, you've got that reach. Yep.
Since she's right, reach 2. Yeah. Let's go for Can I do a sweep?
This would have to be a move and attack, I believe.
Okay. I think I have the skill for that, for a sweep not to be too penalized. 1 moment.
Oh, you made it. Under 9 also.
Nice. Oh wait, that's Lucius.
Oh wait, that's
That's not
Lucius's
me.
judo. Sorry.
I don't. Here we go. Skill -3. And then -4 after that, so -7.
Does that make it below
Sorry,
9?
just difficult to find my skill. The way it is. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a shame. I think you probably like smash the pot off the soil, though, and definitely like scatter shards of ceramic and a load of soil around Sigrid's feet there. You've turned it into a club, a bat, rather than a whatever that were. And Lily's just like, Lily.
Alright, I didn't lose my aim, did I?
No, you've followed her with the camera. You're like, oh, she's fast though.
And I will make my photography attack. Or I probably actually moved like here for better angle, actually. But yes. Photography attack.
Wait, for real?
It's not an attack. I just took a picture.
Okay, there.
And their soul. Lucius.
I'm gonna continue going down.
Sinking into the floor.
Yeah, so I would be completely in the shadows, and I'm gonna move my normal movement towards Sigrid, and that's my turn.
You're Sigrid.
Sigurd's gonna keep going.
Give me a DX, please. You're barefoot and there's ceramic about and soil.
Hop, jump.
Yeah, you're fine. That's what I wanted to do.
Just expand it a little.
Just assume the hallway keeps going.
Audrey. Or did Sigrid do anything yet? I don't think she did.
Yeah, Sigrid has a
So,
turn.
like that, since we.
Yep, and
Opened
there's
it?
another window along there.
Oh.
Oh, is she gonna totally face plant into it and it's gonna be hysterical?
She
This
is gonna just
all-
take off. Just. Vroom.
Wait, is this
And I-
one you said a window? Or this one?
No, end there is better as window, I suppose, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do a slam.
Oh wait, how'd you go that far, man?
Sigrid fast when she
She's
needs to be.
quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
that cost
it's
me
not
10
polite
HP.
to ask people about their powers.
15, yo, wow.
We just discussed this.
But yeah, like she takes off and you start seeing like the tendons in her legs like tearing.
No one sees this, bro.
Oh, good point.
But they will hear the tiles under your feet breaking, I'm sure.
Later on, the
Okay.
investigators will see in the security cameras.
Yes.
Yeah. And then yeah, I'm gonna do that slam.
against.
You will succeed. Show me the slam damage, please.
Okay.
You successfully slam into the wall.
Yeah. All right. Where do they calculate slam these
What
days?
is
Combat
plate glass
tab,
Windows
tools.
HP?
I need to get to the tables.
Higher than you would like.
Is that
It's-
tools collision?
Yes.
Okay. So velocity is 15.
And
My
your max
HP
HP.
is 20.
This is like a fucking truck.
All right. So 15. All right. Oh wait, that was the wrong button.
You'll want like 5 damage to smash this window.
That's not good. Followed by immediate dex check.
She's falling 30 floors. I think she's just gonna slam into the pavement below and explode.
We can
Yeah.
You're
end
right. I
turn
forgot.
order.
I forgot who we're talking about.
Cut to outside the building. All is calm, maybe some kind of tropical birds flying past going like "Caw." And then Sigrid explodes out her window and we cut to an ad break. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. We're back. So, a group of university students have just finished their first semester as freshmen. They've gone to a friend's house to smoke a bunch of weed and take some shrooms. The mum's got a pretty rad, ancient mummy that she's been doing some, biotech research on or whatever. Daughter asked if she could poke it. It freaking woke up and jumped out window.
Oh, I did want to. Can I add one little retcon?
Maybe.
When Sigrid went to tackle Helena, she was yelling, "Jotun!"
Joten.
Yeah.
Jotun.
Ice giant of Jotunheim.
Is
Yep.
that the only thing you said after the elevator doors opened?
Probably.
Cool. Yeah, you're in midair. Other people, you probably make it around that corner now if you're following. And see a smashed
Gosh.
window.
We're high enough up that it takes her multiple seconds to land.
Yeah, what's the average height of a floor?
Oh, I just did this. I am 100. We are
About 4 yards.
129 meters in the air at floor 30. And I'd have a velocity of 53 by the time I hit the ground.
Wow.
And I will take 11d6 damage upon contact.
How long will it take you to reach
Is
the ground?
53 a
That I did not figure out, but probably only a few seconds.
I
like
feel
4
like
or 5 seconds?
I
Maybe
feel like the
six at most.
book tells you.
You can also just.
It
do
does
the
not.
math.
Yeah, and if you're playing GURPS, they assume you know the
It's 10 yards and then 30 yards and then 50 yards and then 90 yards.
So yeah, like 4 seconds. Cause like I'll
5
clear
seconds.
half of the building in almost 1 second.
In 4 seconds, you'll see her squish. In 5 seconds, you'll see the aftermath.
Mom, your dead person exploded.
Yeah, he didn't manage to save you. He is not happy with himself.
Which weirdly means the faster of us actually get to the edge before she lands.
There's a sonic boom at the same time. Yeah, so a few of you probably reach the edge just as she's landing. But as you peering over, there is a very small crack, and all the windows rattle. There's a gust of air, and you see like the trees bend that are on the road down there in the direction that it went. And then as you're peering down at the huge red mess, it cracks back again, and there's someone just on the knees in the middle of the Sigrid puddle, like, wailing.
Does that happen a lot here?
Lucius comes out of the shadow of the closest one and says, "Nope."
I need a picture of this. I'll be back.
You've got 24 seconds.
Lily, no.
But how often do I get to take a picture of an exploded person?
That's grisly
I'm
as
bad.
all hell. Have some
I say as I'm
respect.
focusing.
Why was she here?
Yeah, what was that?
She's...
Who was she?
Bam.
I don't know.
Lily!
You can see there was already an ambulance outside, and a crowd of a few people in a matching uniform. You've seen it occasionally, newcomers to Nirvana. Other people know it as the generic emergency services. Usually
Yeah.
dispatched in teams of 4 or 5, and they wear kind of matching tealish jumpsuits.
They're really goddamn quick.
Some of them are, yeah.
I mean, when a Dunning calls them.
And when they see the window smash up that building as they were just arriving a few seconds after the call.
Click.
Who was she?
She was a Viking. I think she was a Viking, based on some of the things she was found with.
Time traveler?
In the same way we are. She's been in an ice cube for 1,000 years.
Well, that sucks.
It's certainly a terrible fate to say she made it to here.
Do you have the tech here to revive her after that?
Not after that. Maybe if
Maybe some of the DNA?
we could clone her. Nah, that's an ethical grey area. Who are you? Hello, welcome.
Hi, I'm Audrey. Audrey Hart. I'm a friend of Lily's.
Hmm.
She smiles.
She's like, and Lucius, I know you. Hello, how are you?
He nods. Doing fine. She did look heavier than I expected. Sorry I couldn't do much.
She looked heavier. She looked heavier than you expected.
I mean, she's dead. Can we lay off?
She was heavier than I expected. Sorry. Aptly phrased that.
That was not my point.
So
I suspect
Oh
we
my
land.
god, you just made. I was swallowing when you said that, and I'm dying.
Yeah, fucking,
Wait.
you broke me.
who broke you?
The she's dead now. Can we lay off? Like I'm cracking up.
Oh, we were about to say you're probably just waking up.
Oh,
So,
I imagine people glance down occasionally just because of the grisly horror of it, but mostly we're ignoring her at this point.
mm-hmm. Like trying to avoid looking at it, the more
Exactly.
normal of you, I think.
Sorry about the plant. I figured
No, don't worry about it.
stop her from hitting people.
Yeah, stop her from jumping out the window. We've got.
Aren't these usually bulletproof?
I thought these ones were hardened, but
I mean, at a facility like this, right?
Yeah, that were my mistake earlier.
Well, I
Out of
mean,
character. I did
out of character, no, that was totally reasonable. Audrey's making huge assumptions. Like,
Mhm.
why would you bulletproof the 80th story?
It's 30th, but they would indeed, and it is. But the DR
and
is like
with bulletproof. She punched through with a lot of damage.
it'd probably be like 14 on this, and 15 would make it. But Audrey just like, not Audrey, that's you. It's because you're there.
That's fair. The response might be it was bulletproofed.
It was bulletproof. Mila's looking at the footprints that Sigrid left down the hall, like closer together back here, broken tiles, and then just probably one more there.
I would have loved to get a look at her. That's too bad.
But yeah, Sigrid, you can hear a man crying. He's like, "Oh, damn it, why?" You hear him pounding concrete. It's not fair. Should have saved
like-
her.
I like sit up and just like shut up with whatever you're whining about.
He looks at you. He's got dark skin. He's clearly one of the people that you've seen before, you know, from the other continents. I know.
All right.
I know black people were widespread through Europe in the Middle Ages.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Hey,
like stand up and start running down the street.
He blinks at you in shock as you stand up. But then, yeah, I'm guessing you do start running because he's reaching to grab you. He's like,
Yeah.
A few more people. Give me a dodge.
Also, Luke, if she starts running away, I'm gonna yell, "Hey, hey, hey!" and then put out an APB on her.
How can I,
Oh, you're gonna put out an APB on it? Oh, right. An OPB.
Promise.
An AOB.
With the
OPB?
promise of
Owl Point Broadcast.
with the promise of an entire shoebox full of chicklings, you know, the dead chicken, like
Yep.
pinkies or whatever the heck they're called. I don't remember.
Disgusting. But yeah, let me just roll a quick GM check.
To just follow.
I feel like you'd probably get grabbed here, but also possibly not. Let me have a look at your skills and see if anything could possibly translate to this moment in time.
As you're rolling that shit, I'm gonna pop back up and go, "She got better."
What?
Everyone says like, yeah, what?
She's running down the street. She got better.
Looking down.
Yeah, indeed, Mila also looks. There's still a huge puddle of blood and gore down at bottom, but you can see the girl in the now shredded and falling off hospital gown, legging it, diving past a couple of the people in the jumpsuits trying to grab her. The
Perhaps
guys.
you should find her before she hurts someone.
Lily, bring her back. Bring her back. I'll sedate her. Oh,
Mom, I can't do. I only did over like 45 pounds that one time, and I know you're proud of me, but I was down for like 20 hours afterwards.
Well, then-
cannot do that. Wait.
well then, out of my way. And she starts running down corridor. Follow me, quick. I'll get you. Go on.
No, sorry. Go ahead, finish it.
Mila's just running around corner. She says, "Out of my way," and runs around the corner.
Audrey looks down. Is Sigrid still in sight?
Yeah, it's a pretty clear street, if I recall. We can zoom in. There's pretty decent fidelity on the individual buildings and stuff.
All right. She'll attempt to establish mental contact.
Establishing mental contact.
It's the 2 rolls I made.
Success. Is that success by 6 and success by 5?
Yes.
Give me a will check, please. Sigrid. Or maybe just let it in. I'm not sure. Probably for consistency's
The
sake.
rules are weird for like friendly telecommunication.
Yeah.
Like I was going to invest in them, but they were stupid, so I didn't.
I applaud your reasoning, but it looks like you managed to succeed by investment in the smart areas. What are you thinking right now, Sigrid? How's it going?
What the hell? Where the hell am I? Is this Jotunheim? That was a Jotun. Like, is this Asgard? Where am I? As I'm like terrifiedly looking around, trying to.
Hello there. My name is Audrey. I'm speaking to you in your head. What's your name?
Come to like a dead stop and look around.
Yes, you aren't crazy. This is me. I'm up in the window you jumped out of.
There's a couple of people running after you, Sigrid.
I will keep running, and
Does she glance back as she's running though?
Like up
I
at the
think so,
window.
yeah.
Audrey waves.
I'll
Good
be
luck
like,
seeing
how the
that."
hell are you doing this? Yeah, Sigurd probably doesn't see that.
Roll vision.
That's a good point. It's really far away.
Yeah, not like super perceptive. Probably not.
And
Not
yeah,
with-
you'd probably not notice the window you just fell from and died in. Even with a success
Good point.
by 4. Yeah, it's like...
That's kind of far at this point.
Yeah. So. But...
My friends here are concerned that you are panicked. I think they just woke you up and they want to help. If you're willing to talk to them, they'd love to, but if you just want to run, that's okay too. But is it okay if I call you later?
Who the hell are you, and how are you doing this?
My name's Audrey and I'm a witch.
Okay.
Oh, that was faster than I expected.
You're like a seer.
It works, yeah. It's like...
That's actually exactly what I am. Would you like to come back to the building, or should I call you later and see how you're feeling?
Where the hell am I?
You're in an island far to the west. I'm sorry, I take that back. Audrey knows nothing about where you're actually from. You're in an island in the Pacific Ocean.
What's the Pacific Ocean?
It's hard to explain. Would you like to come talk to us or not?
You hear people shouting behind you. In nonsense language.
And Audrey will turn back to the people in the hallway and say, I'm talking to her. She might come back.
Sigurd's gonna like stop and walk into the like first shop that appears to be selling clothes. Please say it's a Zubi's.
Or a thrift store.
Or like any random place that has mannequins with clothes in it, but
Yeah.
isn't selling clothes at all.
Where are we right now?
Like there are
My money
bookstores
is on Hot
with
Topic.
mannequins.
Well, actually, she is currently like right next to a bunch of Sigurd, could you move yourself a little bit? Yeah, those are all commercial buildings right where next to One Man Industries there.
These are probably like the really high-end style designer retailers.
Those are office buildings.
Ah. So no clothes stores on this
These two here look like our commercial, and then these ones here, all these tiny ones,
They're office buildings.
are commercial. The blue ones here are office. The kind of red, purple.
Oh, okay. So yeah, those small ones ahead.
Yeah.
If you're going off by what they are in city skylines, the ratios of buildings desired by Capitalism Simulator might be different from this utopic island.
Most accurate. Most
Yeah.
definitely, probably, yeah. So we should really probably ignore that.
It's just there's a color scheme. We might as well.
There's a colour scheme. It means something.
But it's sort of an office district type area.
Looks like a mix of all three, actually.
Everything is within range of everything.
It's like high-end strip malls.
Looks about that way. Actually, this kind of feels like the college part of town, so maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe like an urban outfitters.
Yeah, something like that.
That you would see more of those fancy windows placed either side of an equally fancy door made of the same glass. And behind that glass you can see rows and rows of fabulous garments, much better than that hospital
Excellent.
one you were wearing.
I go in and I grab something suitable and I put it on. And I walk out.
Have you got stealth?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Does it happen to be a red hoodie with the Crimson Goat Band on it?
Give me a running check and a stealth check.
Yes.
Yeah. So you lose them. You duck into a shop and you emerge with modern clothes.
All right. I am going to start in a direction and start walking.
This place is strange. The home of the giants would make sense based on the size of these buildings.
Yeah, this place must have been built by giants.
But the other people that you see in are fairly normal looking, although...
Well, but it's a lot like England in that England was also, built by giants. And then all those damn Saxons were living there.
Mm-hmm.
You must be somewhere in the east. Or south, even.
Yeah. It's warm. Warmer than I've ever felt.
Oh, boss.
They have summer in Scandinavia.
Yeah, but not tropical
like
island right on the
Yeah.
equator.
How many 94-degree days are there?
These days,
would have
a
no
fair
idea.
few.
All right, that's fair. Fair point.
It's also like for the hemisphere, isn't it, wouldn't this be like middle of summer for the equator? No, it
I mean,
wouldn't.
it's the,
No,
it's
it wouldn't.
The, it's the equator, so it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But anyhow, not to get bogged down. Yes, Sigrid will,
Yep.
pick a direction, and she's mostly looking to get she needs some arms, and to figure out where she is. So that's what she does.
Yeah, so you kind of just stumbling through the streets, staring gob open at everything that you walk past.
Probably, yeah.
You don't see any arms dealers. You don't see any horses. But you do see a huge steel box full of people on wheels, like a giant wagon with no horse or ox pulling it.
You know what? People are getting on it. I'm gonna get on it.
Yeah, you step on. You pretty much follow the exact same strange ritual that you see the three in front of you do.
Yeah.
Which is step on, walk up a bit to a seat, sit down, One of them you see stays stood near the front. It sets straight
Are
back
you
off
covered
again.
in blood?
Oh,
Yeah, probably.
yeah, your skin would be. You're definitely gonna start getting some looks.
Well, that was a thing that just happened.
Wait, what?
Like, that was a thing that just happened. What
Oh,
the hell?
yeah, she's going. Like I don't think she's gonna come back. I asked her to.
Oh.
Yeah, what was she? Like, she believes I was a witch.
Like, she was a dead person last time I saw her.
You're
So
reviving.
Mila's
you-
running
are-
back round corner, and she's holding like medical pack in her hand and a syringe in the other hand. She's
Are
like,
you raising?
"Whew."
I see where you're going with this, Mom.
Dr. Dunning, are you raising the dead here?
She frowned. She said, no,
Apparently. Give me the
no,
thing.
no. That
You want me to syringe her, right, Mom?
I was going to ask that. Yes,
Then give it here.
there's the
I mean,
syringe.
she's out of sight now.
That'll knock her out. She got away from the ERTs. She looks down. They're kind of
Mhm.
milling. It's streets getting cleaned up already. Someone with a pressure washer. There's like big. It's getting covered with a large tent.
I think she's hunkering down now, trying to find somewhere safe.
Well, I'll find her eventually. In the meantime, like, let's, do our thing.
I'm not raising the dead, by the way. That
I mean, could you?
I don't know. Whatever happened to her was an
So,
accident.
I'm sorry that was a super rude question. You have a crisis going on. You should deal with that.
She's like nodding as the elevator door opens and a couple of people walk in.
I take the medical pack, put it in like, put it under my arm, and then just pull out one of the pre-rolls I bought and just start lighting it up in the elevator.
Do you seriously want to just go and do our party thing?
Oh wait, no, I'm not in the elevator. I'll just start pre-lighting and go. I gotta tell Seven what the hell happened. I'll see you guys upstairs. Helena, will you let them in?
Helena's like, come on, guys, let's go.
I got an Owl Point bulletin off on her. I'll find her.
Did we just get dismissed?
I've had to pretend everything was normal before. Right after it wasn't. Grab a drink.
I mean, it's not normal.
Yeah, what's normal these days?
That's a good point.
Going upstairs to get high, man.
Lucius,
Yep, I'm okay with that.
you've definitely never seen anyone die in such a gruesome manner.
You need a fright check or something?
No, just like this isn't very normal. I wanted to point out.
Lily's
Yeah,
just a weirdo.
Lucius is gonna actually pull up a cigarette and start lighting it up as he says, "You know, this is how horror movies start, right?
You're right. We should probably get high.
Yeah.
A bunch of
Really,
teenagers really handling things.
Really, you're both right. We should get high.
I think I bamfed off to the upper floor. Luke, do you need me to roll for every small bamf?
No, not at this point for something like that.
Yeah, okay.
No nuisance rolls. Best advantage, best perk ever.
But yeah, before
Sorry.
they get up there, I'm gonna look at Seven. I'm gonna if Seven's rooting around, I'm gonna be like, "You missed the dead girl jumping out of the window."
What?
Yeah, Mom brought back a dead girl. You know, the frozen one from her lab. And she jumped out a window and then turned into a pile of goo and then ungooed herself and then totally ran away.
Seven's currently laid on one of these sofas. Just
You should call Oma and tell her to come home.
Yeah. She's staring at one of her hands in front of her face. Just like waving it slowly back and forth in front of her eyes. And she holds her other hand up to her ear like a fist. And then after a couple of seconds she says like, Oma, gotta come home, someone jumped out a window.
Did you say holds up to her face like this, and then
Like a
do a physical?
like a fist. She makes a fist and
okay.
holds it up to her ear with a spare hand.
Oh, she's not actually on the phone.
I'm actually seeing Go-Go Gadget phone.
She actually has a phone, though. It's not her charm-laden actual phone.
No, she was
Oh.
making the call.
Oh, okay. Do they eventually get dinged up into the elevator?
Yeah, you guys arrive.
I believe it's right here.
Yep.
Where is right here?
There you go. I just kind of threw you on. That is the elevatrix.
Upper right to middle,
Yeah, I pinged.
sort of northwest.
I'll do it as many times as I have to.
No worries. I find using the drag arrow pointer or measuring is a much better indicator than pinging.
You do it from a
Yeah.
massive distance away.
But the shift ping.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Lily, we're here.
Don't forget Helena.
Oh yeah.
Unless you want a really brief scene without Lily, with Helena in the elevator.
That's fine. Go for it.
Helena? Is that normal?
No.
Because it kind of felt like we just got ditched.
Oh, you mean by Lily?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's kind of normal. She's like, yeah. Well, you see how she lives. How she.
Yeah, that's fine. Then I won't take it personally. Understandable.
She's got the best stuff though, and she always buys the best shit. So it's good.
Also, I hate elevators.
Lily, we're here.
In the dining room.
Massive penthouse, huge. Most expensive GTA 1 style.
Wow.
Decadent as all hell. Few people on Nirvana live like this.
Lucius.
Class
with us?
traders.
Oh,
Exactly.
Where should we be coming?
Dining room.
Like, do you guys want some brie or something?
I'd love some brie. Do you have some tomatoes too?
Yeah, there's fridge is full of fresh salad, vegetables.
That kind of stuff we have in spades. But if you want anything junk foody, you're gonna have to find one of Oma's stashes.
No, fresh stuff's great. You mind if I throw something together? You want to take care of the drugs?
Sure.
Do you have any wine?
Oh yeah. I'll point over to the wine rack.
It's probably a wine rack and a wine chiller for the non-reds.
And don't worry about just what happened. We'll find that chick, and I'll find that chick and totally knock her out.
Oh no, it's fine. She's doing okay.
You know where she is?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Well, a clue, but no, not really. I'm thinking brie, tomatoes, and is this basil? Yeah, all right. And Audrey busies herself with cooking.
Matthias will just grab some of the brie before you can hide it away for your cooking.
She insists you take a little bit of some sauce she found, but you can dip it as you like.
By the way, I'm sorry, Z Warrior. I'm trying to figure out how to get you here, but I'm drawing a blank.
I don't want to get Z Warrior here, but I know where Sigrid's next scene is going to be.
Ah, okay.
I mean, we're currently serving brie. Would you like to jump to the next scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good time for a scene jump. Sigrid, you have been riding the bus for a while, watching all these people do this ritual, observing the world outside you. It is
Scrubbing your face off on your sleeves. Just scrubbing your sleeves off with your face.
yeah, a few people have tried talking to you. A few people have tried to touch you.
And a few
Indicate when
people
the goal
have
where.
and a few people have nearly lost fingers.
Yeah.
Who are you? Why are you trying that?
And they raise their hands up quick. You do see a couple more very strange looking folks. Someone who is covered in feathers and has a beak. The person with him has a fully steel arm, it looks like.
And legs.
And legs. And eye.
And glass eye.
What realm am I in?
It's called Nirvana.
And yeah, your current altercation is getting a bit annoying for you, and I think you end up deciding to step off this box.
I'm off the box, okay.
You're off the box, and you're in a quieter area, still surrounded by those strange storefronts and vendors selling nonsense. And
Map?
map time is good, probably, yeah.
Just... We got the damn thing.
It's a shockingly small island. Like you can make a lot of time on this one.
So you might have ridden around in a few times, yeah. But then you'll end up at Trent's, which I seem to recall you saying weren't too far from the university, probably, Trent?
Yeah, not too far.
Probably one of these weird shops by the marina.
Yeah, I'm thinking one of these, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean further down?
Yeah, one of these weird ones by the marina.
Side street makes more sense to me, I think. So yeah, Sigrid, I think you've stepped off the bus, walked away from the main area where these giant carriages are gliding around almost silently. And while most of the buildings, it's starting to get, the sun's starting to get low in the sky now. It's clearly evening. And one shop in front here has got huge, big, glowing runes above the front. in a long line.
Ooh. Any familiar looking runes?
Fewer and probably.
Okay. Huh. All right. I'll go in.
Go in, you open the door. I should have made this map. I will get around to it before next session for sure, because I feel this place will be a key location.
I think he's actually building it himself.
Yeah,
Yeah. 2 ways off of finishing.
I think at some point it will be seen in Tabletop Simulator as well for a very special few episodes.
Okay.
But for now, it kind of looks like an arcade, or like the front of a bowling alley. Except there's no bowling alley behind the shoe desk, and there's no shoes there either.
And Sigurd have no idea what a bowling alley is.
The floor looks like it's made out of stars. It's clearly tiles, but they're pure, shiny black with little flecks of sparkles in them that glitter as you walk across them.
Wow.
You can see there's a few big, what look like outhouses, except they've got one of those huge glass screens on them, and they're all bright, flashing, vivid colours and images, and making noises. You can see a glass-fronted cabinet that looks to be stocked full of food.
Ooh. I start eating.
Yeah, there's a feast, but it's on the other side of one of those pesky glass windows.
Well, that goddamn glass window's no object.
Or roll me thrust damage or something.
Thrust it good.
Oh yeah, that'll break the door on a vending machine good. Trents, you hear a vandalism occurring in the storefront.
Someone vandalizing my food machines.
I imagine you were just in the store cupboard, packing up some cardboard or something.
Turns out he's behind a counter, and he was probably in a more inner area where he couldn't see the front, and he's gonna walk to the front with a puzzled expression on his face.
Question mark above his head.
Sigurd
Yeah.
is chopping her first meal in 1,000 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a really horrible bowel movement from what was left in there.
Hopefully it's not just frozen food.
I don't know, you did kind of just spread yourself out on pavement and put yourself back together again. So maybe there's going to be some grit.
Yeah.
Like someone's cigarette end.
God. That's just gross.
So there's a tiny girl destroying the machine and eating the food.
Yeah,
Just mowing on it.
probably ripping open the onigiri and, stuffing those in her face. Got a big mochi as well. That is weird. It's this food is strange, Sigrid.
Yeah, I've never had anything like it, but I'm hungry.
And it's also delicious. It makes your tongue flood as it touches it.
Even
you get that
better, yeah.
joy.
Just yum, yum.
This is just great. First customer goes missing, now the second one's just destroying everything and eating.
She also seems to be covered in blood underneath her clothes. The clothes are clean. She is not. Dried blood all down her wrists, up her neck, matted in her hair.
Hey, you there.
She looks up from her ho-ho and looks over at you and is just like, your turn! And gets ready to fight again.
Blue guy. It's blue guy.
Another one.
Oh my god. Yeah, and she just fists up.
Uh, Trent just shrugs and what?
Well, come kill me, you monster! In a language that you don't understand.
Yeah. He just stays there behind the little wall that covers his up to his waist and says something or something else again. Like,
So
what did
people
you
are
just say?
I think maybe Sigurd's guard comes down a little bit and she's just staring at you.
chewing.
Yeah, she immediately takes a bite of another power bar or something.
Uh,
There's a weird skin on some of this food, but the food with skin on it is even tastier.
okay. Trent's going to modular abilities, linguistics,
All right.
Nice.
and try
How's-
to get a sense of what language she's speaking.
Alrighty.
Dump 8 points into that skill. That should give me. Let me check here. Skills. That would be a 16. Made by 4.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah, after a few back and forths with this girl, it sounds Scandinavian, but it's not modern Scandinavian. It's like ancient Norse, precursor to the language you're speaking now in a lot of ways.
Then I'm gonna reassign those modular points to the language I think is closest to native level, 6 points,
Mm-hmm.
or just spoken, 3 points. And I'll try to say, hey, what's her name?
Both of you roll IQ, please. Oh, nice.
That is one of my favorite modular abilities, by the way. It's fantastic. It's a great use.
Yeah.
Yeah, he greets you and asks you your name. You may speak to each other.
Yay.
I am Sigrid, ice giant.
Oh,
Why am I here?
you're here because you walked in, I'm pretty sure, but I'm no ice giant. I'm just a guy. My name's Trent. You seem to be very hungry.
Ravenous.
Do you have
Trent, that's an odd name for a Jotun.
Do you have a TV in the room, Trent, that just like plays in the lobby area, or
Several.
several TV channels, or
Oh, there's probably one by the counter. Yeah.
by the counter? Yeah, it's you suddenly see that Sigrid's face is on it in one corner. If you're watching any kind of Nirvana broadcast, and there's scrolling text underneath it, like missing girl, unwell, needs assistance, metahuman, presumed new arrival. Please contact ERT if found. Do not like try to interfere with her. She is potentially dangerous.
Mm. Trent points at the screen. They seem to be looking for you.
So there's a tiny picture of your face, along with a bunch of tiny people running around in a glowing painting in the box.
I like look behind the painting and lift it up and pick it up and try to figure out how it's showing me my face.
It's heavy, and like as you pick it up, the screen flickers a bit. And then, like it goes back to normal as you put it down. But yeah, no, your face is on there. And he says they're looking for you.
What magic is that?
That's called the TV.
A TV?
Yes, it shows images from other places. Yeah.
Like from Heimdall's Tower.
Yes, something like that. Except you don't need Heimdall. It just does that by itself.
Magic and witchery in this new realm.
So, Sigrid, where do you come from?
Of the North. I'm Norse.
Mm. And how did you get here? Do you remember?
I was fighting a great last stand. They had wiped out my whole clan. We fought on the glacier. And though I killed many of them, eventually we fell into the glacier. And I can only assume that I've traveled through the realms.
Have you got current affairs?
Somehow.
Trent.
I have.
Get a roll, please.
I like the idea that she assumes she fell into the glacier and floated through the other side and
Oh.
fell at the bottom.
Yeah, something like that.
Science and technology as well. Yeah, there were a total of 6 mummies that were brought to Nirvana sort of last month. And one of them was ridiculously well preserved according to initial reports, and you were waiting for the you'd made a note to read that journal when it got published.
Oh.
And it's published right in fucking front of you, it feels like.
I think I'm getting a sneak peek into the article. It's living and breathing.
Cocks her head. Article. What are you talking about?
I'm not sure how to tell you this secret, but I think you have been dead for a while.
Well, I know I'm dead. I just assumed I'd be in Valhalla.
Oh, no. This is still the Middle Earth. You're not dead and into the afterlife.
I'm still in Midgard?
Yes.
There is nothing like this place on Midgard.
Oh, well, there is. We're just like very far away from the Nordlands.
Oh, is this past the Silk Road? How did I get here?
Boat.
That remains to be determined yet. I'm gonna get a soda from behind the bar, and I'll put it on the counter.
Dr. Popper.
Did you have something to drink?
You do feel very thirsty suddenly, Sigrid.
Yeah, I'll take a drink.
Try this one.
I think she like puts it to her lips, takes a drink, and just like spit takes like, oh my god, what is this pure sweetness?
Nectar.
That's very common around here. You like it?
This is awful. Do you not have mead or ale?
Oh, that's right. That's what you guys drink.
You might
I'll
not have
go
an
grab.
alcohol license, Trent, but you've probably, oh, you might have your own beer. I don't know if Trent drinks.
He. Oh, wait a minute. I'll get something that's more to your taste.
Rubbing
In a
alcohol
minute.
from the first aid kit.
Alcohol fuel.
Just a bottle of syrup.
It's called hand sanatripping.
After a minute or two, he's gonna probably yell at some other train to go to a store and grab something. And then he's gonna kind of turn around a little bit and kind of shuffle in his belly. And then he turns around and he has a bottle of beer
I forgot
or
about.
spirit.
I forgot about this power. It's my favorite.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it sets on the counter. Here, I think this is more to your tastes.
So yeah, he puts a metal tankard that's got a topper to it on it down, but then he does something and you see steam vapors rising from it. You see sweat on the can from the cold that it's emitting.
I grab it and just
Yeah.
down it.
It's mead and it's smooth and there's no silt in the bottom. Not mead, ale.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, Jotun.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Sorry, Trent.
Trent
Tell me.
the Jotun.
How do you feel about earning a little something so you can, gorge yourself and more of this?
I'm sorry.
Oh, when I
put you
need
here,
wealth, I'll
Sigrid.
take it.
I'm sorry, I put you here.
It's fantastic. I love it.
What did you have in mind?
Do you see that box over there? He points at a corner. There's like this. It's a gaming machine. It's a claw machine. You know, the one with the claw that you position and press the button and it grabs the thing.
Because we're
Yeah.
Because we're in the South Pacific, I imagine it'd be because we're closer to Japan. It's one of the UFO ones. But yeah,
that machine over there, it has prizes in it. You see, it has the little claw. So if you grab something there, could I have it? I'll give you more food and drinks for it.
I think Sigrid will walk over and take a look at the box, and then break the glass, grab something, and put it on the counter.
I'm not sure Sigrid could break.
As you motion, how do you go to break the glass? Like with your fist?
You what?
How are you trying to break the glass?
Oh, I'm just gonna punch it.
Yep, straight up.
Yeah, Trent's, as you prepare the punch, Trent's gonna no.
She like stops as she reels back. Like, what?
Don't be violent with that machine. He gets out from behind the counter. He walks over, and he points at the buttons and controls and teaches you how to manipulate them.
So yeah, you get a quick lesson. Another IQ roll from both of you, please. Oh, nice, Sigrid. So you kind of make out, you see what he's doing, and when he moves that stick, the thing inside moves and then tries to grab it like a weird tiny shipwrighting crane. I'm sure the Norse people knew about pulleys, levers,
Definitely.
cranes.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
they had some pretty good. There's a reason they were able to, you know, take the things they managed to sack.
Yeah. But it's definitely no comparison to punching it.
Yeah, yeah.
Much slower.
All right. Well, if he keeps the booze coming, I'll try to do the thing.
I'll
Like,
play
this
your
is-
game, giant.
Yeah, yeah. I will play your game. Keep the ale coming.
You play the first time, and I don't know. Don't know if Luke wants to make a games roll or something to see if she gets anything.
I mean, I figure she's gonna be inept with figuring out like the idea of moving a stick that moves a thing like way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the first couple of times, has it got a time limit on it if you don't press the drop button? Or does
Yeah, it has some.
Probably.
has
it
some
probably
time
auto
limit.
drops, doesn't it? So yeah, for a bit, Sigrid's just like nudging that stick and then like violently ragging it about and watching the crane move and then watching it drop. You're like, I pressed nothing. Then you're like, oh. And then yeah, fifth go, you snag something. It's getting pulled across to the, little drop-in bit.
Oh, he won! I won! I did the thing. I've got the prize.
Awesome. I get like 2 more beers.
Ooh, I down one of those and then open the other one. Hand him the prize.
Oh,
So is it like a
Thanks.
capsule toy?
It's one of the weird things. One of the thingamajigs.
Mm-hmm. So, but are they just loose in there as thingamajigs, or are they in little plastic balls so you can't tell the
Oh
contents
no,
of the one?
they're just loose in there.
Okay. Ooh, what have you pulled out?
We'll randomize that later.
Yeah, we definitely need to randomize that. I need a table with like a billion entries.
Yeah.
Need some kind of dwarf fortress. Yeah, you pull out an expertly carved sewer grate, crafted in the visage of the god Thornkill.
Awesome.
It's very weird.
It's a weird little piece of metal. It's a harmonica. Trent, you recognize it as. It might be a little musical instrument, Sigrid. It looks a bit like panpipes that you've seen before, but much smaller.
Well, I'll give it to the guy who's promising booze and food for it.
All right. He grabs it and kind of presses it against his belly button, and it kind of vanishes inside him.
Clarify, that was a thingamajig, not a thingamabob.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a thingamajig. All right, we good.
Which is totally separate from a what's it?
I don't know what a what's it is now. You're just making stuff up, pal.
Yeah. Now the next time you try to play the machine, it doesn't respond to you.
Oh.
Oh shit! I just got goosebumps again. I hate you, Trent. You're so good.
It shows a little, when you try to press the button to make it respond, it kind of shows a pictogram of blood.
Well, this realm is suddenly very weird and strange again.
Where does
Well,
that
not
appear?
again.
on the controls, like on the little screen that tells you how many goods you've got left.
Yeah, on the thing that shows the time you have.
The countdown. So, yeah, that flashes, goes all Lost style, and then flicks over into a bloody pictogram. I'm guessing this pictogram can't be made out either. Is it in motion and morphing? Is it an infinitely complex fractal?
Not so detailed, but it is. It conveys the idea of blood. And it's gonna point to another space on the console of the machine. He hadn't mentioned yet. He points at it, and if you put your hand in there, it's gonna hurt you a bit, but it will let you play again.
I stick my hand in there.
Blood pact made with the machine.
Yeah, you take 1 point of damage there.
All right, and then like a second later, it's healed back up.
The perfect player.
Yeah.
Do this for an hour and a half while he calls some people.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep entertaining myself with this as long as the food and booze keep rolling.
That's probably a great time to cut scene, honestly. Just leave it on. So yeah, the hand goes in. Immediately, as Sigrid starts chugging. I'll come back to you guys.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
This is good stuff.
Told you. Come on, Matthias. Get in on this shit.
You've probably had a full bottle of wine to yourself by now, Matthias.
I mean, we help.
Just having his wine and cheese.
Yep. Once she's got a plate of something, Audrey will come out and join everybody else.
Oh yeah, I'm sure everyone's loving the cheeses. Lucius just hiding in the elevator.
No, he's in the kitchen. There's just two of them.
Huh? I do not see the kitchen one.
No, there was a thing. I'm fixing it up.
He's trenting out. Quick, someone shoot him.
Oh no.
Before he goes exponential.
So why didn't we ever hang out during the semester?
Oh, we did. It was in study group and studying, and everyone was so uptight and everything.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. Like, that's not real hanging out. She passes it on.
I guess Lucius takes it and says, well, we had a lot of work to do. A lot of study to do. That might have been.
Yeah, I guess. So, I gotta ask, what was with the redhead?
She was one of Mom's experiments. She was a frozen chick in the thing, and she woke up. I'll have to ask Mom more about it.
Seven speaks up. She's like not an experiment. I'm like an experiment. She was like ice cube. Like from...
You were a mistake.
Is she actually Norse?
Yeah, like they found a whole lot of Viking stuff with them. Like,
Right, that's kind of cool.
You kind of get used to stuff like this living here.
I don't know, not like people splatting all across the pavement. That's kind of grisly.
And then she just got right back up.
I mean, that's good, but...
Well, not right back up.
No, it's pretty damn quick. I got photos. I'll have to develop them later.
That's gruesome.
Hey, it's going to go over really well in next semester's class. I bet you my professor will say the word juxtaposition 10 times at least in my critique.
That doesn't mean you get free points. But you're right. This is probably going to be pretty good for your points.
Rayon
Oh.
and Mila had get home at some point. Like, you hear the doors open at the other side of the penthouse, and then you just hear Mila shouting, "Open the damn window, it stinks!"
Really? We were. Wow, for as big as and tall the roof was, we must have been blazing.
I mean, she can probably smell it a little bit. That's enough.
Yeah.
It
Smells
was
like...
also the good stuff.
Oh crap! Weren't you supposed to be like looking for her?
I am looking for her.
What?
What? Hi, Oma.
Whatever.
Rayon's like, "Hello, everyone."
Lucius just waves as he passes it.
Hi, Mrs. Dunnings.
I forgot your name. Lily, are you going to introduce me to your friends?
Oh, sorry, Oma. These two, and I'll point to, Lucius and Helena, and then go. This is Audrey. She's newish to the island, so we're in
Hi.
the civics class together.
Oh,
Hello.
are you American?
I am. I'm from New York.
Amazing.
Do you want to share a picture?
Oh yeah, I should show.
I was talking about moms too, but yeah,
Oh right, yeah, the doy.
we can't see their sheets yet.
Ah, they neither are invisible. My apologies. Mila Dunning. How old is she?
We'd have to check the timeline.
Oh, well, she was born in 1968 and it's now 1998, so she is 30 exactly. That can't be right.
Yeah, end of the year, you can do that sort of quick math.
No, that's right.
Remember, she is a freaking genius.
Yeah. And Lily were adopted how many years ago?
A while ago. Or not a while ago. Not super
Mid
long
80s.
ago. Yeah. Again, we'd have to check the timeline.
It's a bit interesting. It's a bit weird. I just feel like Ray and Mila might be a bit young, and I'm wondering if it's maybe the older Dunnings that adopted you and then died shortly after that.
Well, whatever it was, I am. They probably did it. They were a young couple being weird.
Yeah. It's Nirvana. We need more Nirvanans.
Mm-hmm.
Make babies at a young age to stock up the Nirvanans. Oh, we're going to say army. That doesn't exist. No such thing. Ignore me. We don't have an army. Waving arms drastically.
You definitely have an army.
And I was adopted when I'm on the timeline right now. Sorry. But oh yeah, and then this is I can never pronounce the name. You always Matthias.
Matthias.
Matthias, thank you.
He was uptight. Hello. Welcome to Nirvana, both of you. How are you enjoying it?
It's fun, but it's a little weird. But it's mostly fun.
Are you here on international study, Audrey, or are you both claiming citizenship?
A little of both.
The latter.
I'm studying at the university with Lily.
And by the way, August 4th, 1988 was
Is when you were adopted.
Well, at least when I warped to Nirvana, and probably soon after we were adopted.
So Mila would have been 20 at the time.
Yeah.
Old enough. It just seems crazy
Yeah.
to me.
When you don't have to have a baby, ages can be a little bit weirder.
Gilmore Girls, you know.
Yeah.
If it helps, she may have graduated college when she was 14.
Yeah, but yeah, that too.
Like, but Oma, Mom brought a dead girl back.
I didn't bring a dead girl back. I didn't do anything. She brought herself back. She's clearly a metahuman.
You said metas didn't exist until, like, the 40s.
No, that's clearly wrong, and I'm going to win a Nobel Prize because of it. I haven't decided which one yet, though.
You said that about Oma's eye.
Yes, but I chose the wrong category. This year, I just have to choose more carefully, and I'll win. I need to see what the other options are going to be. Or next year, even.
But yeah, this is my Oma, and she is a cool... You didn't show Oma, by the way.
My bad.
The first one is definitely the mommiest mom ever.
Omar. Says, I didn't think I'd see you, honestly, because I was running late. I thought you were meant to be going to a party?
Oh shit, the party!
Forgot.
Mm-hmm. We should probably get going. Did you get a text yet?
7 looks at her wrist. I said phone earlier, but she should have a little LCD 7 segments display on her wrist where she can read texts.
Retcon? Okay.
And she's like, oh yeah, like I got 12 texts from Undine, 3 from Phil.
Oh, jeez. Undine must like you.
No, she's just updating me. Oh, like, yeah. She's my girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
Meet you guys.
So do you know...
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Your
No,
place.
you go ahead.
Do you know where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh, like,
You guys, like, already?
Sure.
And I believe it is back to map time, perhaps? You'll probably get kissed twice by Mila and Ray, told to be careful, Lily. Audrey.
Mm-hmm.
You were about to say something, maybe?
I was. As we were heading out, Audrey is going to actually say to the Mrs. Dunnings, Mrs. Dunning, if you're looking for that girl, I think she's in some shop with some guy. I think he's trying to give her, like, lots of booze or something. She seems fine, though. I think he's in more danger than her.
Oh, can you still talk to her?
Mm-hmm.
Is that other person also laughing at what I just laughed at? Yeah. Well,
I mean, Lily didn't seem worried, so I didn't say anything, but yeah.
But you can see where she is?
No.
Oh. Someone's giving her booze. And
Yeah, some creepy guy. Like, I think it's like a game, like one of those shops.
You recognize
do you know about
the
D&D?
guy. You met the guy earlier.
Oh, did I?
Is the other blue guy that you met today.
Can you hear his voice,
Yeah,
or do you
but-
just hear
but- but I-
Sigurd's side of the conversation?
Can you see, or do you just hear? Or do you just
Out
understand
of
what
character.
Sigrid understands? And you don't
Out
have
of
to tell
character,
everyone.
it's sensory, but she's pretending to get less than she actually gets.
Okay, cool.
And she definitely can't say she knows where it is because it's the other blue guy, because it's super racist.
Okay.
And she's
No.
trying not to be the American.
Yeah.
damn fat.
But yeah, she's at a shop. Do you remember that guy that was... She looks over to Lily. Who is that guy that we met up with? Your professor, I think.
Mr. Brightmore?
Math teacher?
Yeah, the math teacher?
Trent Brightmore is currently plying Sigrid full of alcohol.
Yeah, I think so. It's a really bad idea, to be honest.
That's funny.
Did Trent teach Mila and Ray maths as well?
I think they're kind of... No, yeah, he's 20 years older. Maybe.
Mila's just like, I really can't see Mr. Brightmore. Are you sure it's him?
I mean, no. I mean, these things aren't exactly reliable.
Seven's just like, come on, party, idiots. Let's go.
Exactly. Are we going?
I wouldn't worry about it. The ARTs are on it. I'm sure. If you think she's safe as well.
I mean, she's definitely safe. He is less safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put some eye drops in. I'll meet you guys at the party. I don't like elevators or buses because I just slam into the sides of them.
Seven rolls her eyes.
Can you seriously not take people with you?
Like, if you weigh like 40 or 50 pounds, sure.
That's not people.
Not grown people, anyway.
All right, fine. We'll see you there.
Seven's
Because
like,
it's
don't
just
worry,
base, right?
it's just what?
It's base weight. Yeah, I can only take up to medium, and that's
Yeah,
60. I have a standard strength of 10.
No, that's fine. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
because, like, I was experiencing Lily, and I reverted to 3 years ago when I last experienced Lily, and she was teleporting a jumbo jet.
Yeah. When we had way more points.
Way less limitations.
Yes.
I don't know, I feel like you had about the same amount of limitations, but way more enhancements.
No. I mean, like, what you allowed us to be able to do.
Yeah.
In the
Way less
perspective.
metaphysical limitations.
Yeah.
Very true. Very, very true.
Like, I'll meet you guys there.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
I'm going to kind of raid the fridge a little bit so I'm not a bad party goer, especially since I didn't have to pay a cover.
Okay, you bring some fancy foods, crudités. You bring the fanciest snacks every time, I'm sure. There's like people just there with massive, bags of super cheapo crisps.
Yeah.
And
They,
you show up with...
they think you went all big, and really you just raided whatever
The
crap
pantry. Yeah.
was in the pantry.
Rich girl.
The help knows. They put special things in the pantry for her to find.
So I've been wondering where this party's going to be. If it's at Phil's actual apartment, or...
I feel like it'd probably be at Dan's place.
Yeah, at Dan's apartment. I did keep that map as well, because, it was fun. And I figured this would be a perfect below ground place now.
But is Dan... I think Dan's an above ground kid.
Yeah, but if he were moving out somewhere suitable for the pair of students, and wait till you see this below ground living.
By the way, people who are viewing, there are two, this map that we have up here, and then we haven't made it, but a lower one, because there's like 6 million people living on an island, which is its longest point is
10 kilometers?
10 kilometers.
Yeah. And another big factor in the subterranean development of the island is the fact that for the first 10 years, everyone was expecting to get bombed at any moment. So most of the above ground developments actually happened in the last couple of decades. In fact, just in the last 10 years is when the massive booms have happened.
And buildings can happen really quick when you got super people running around.
So this is a classic kind of one of the more modern below ground housing complexes. And there is actually a simulated sky and outdoors to it.
So people don't go insane.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. You've got, sunlight simulating lamps and little patio areas at the edge. And it's built in tiers up to the surface, so it gets wider as you go deeper.
Yeah, okay.
And then at the very bottom, there's a garden with the artificial sun lamps blasting light down on a couple of trees in the middle at the ground floor.
Cool.
So actually the deepest apartments are the biggest and nicest ones, really. And the ones right at the top are less so. Reverse from the above ground apartments. And I feel like it always used to be this one down here.
It used to always be
Yep.
down there.
Kind of looks like it has 2 doors. 3 doors.
Looks like no, it's just the one.
This is the entryway there.
Oh my god, those are just windows.
Well, it's got a lot of patio area too.
Mhm.
Actually, Phil and Dan might actually be apartmenting together. No, I'm
Yeah, no,
thinking of-
exactly. That's what my
Oh,
plan
good.
was.
That means Judith is here.
I feel
I
like you
didn't-
go to separate universities. I think Dan might go to NAPU, which is the Nirvana Advanced Polytechnic University.
Okay. And I go to community college.
No, you go to the fancy one, which
I don't
is
think
the
there
community
is
college.
I think it's all public university free.
Yeah. You choose which one you go to,
Oh.
but you didn't want to
Okay.
go to Dan's because it's the loser nerd one.
Ah.
Or Phil
Well,
did.
Phil didn't.
Yeah, it's got a much more in-depth course load. It's kind of very placement-based at NAPU. And you're likely to either be working in one of the agricultural labs or some other kind of thing like that. It's mostly biotech-based as well.
So since we're a little bit late, does a blue man pseudo drag a boozed up redhead to the party he was invited to?
Oh, you were due to go to a party before this red-headed girl showed up. Last we saw you, you just accepted a blood pact, it seemed, Sigrid. I don't know if that might delay you and Trent.
No, it's mostly just a payment at machine. Spark.
So you get to play again a couple
Yeah.
of times.
It seems to cost me very little to get all the booze.
Yeah. So yeah, Trent, you do indeed remember that there's a party going on.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Trent,
yeah.
you probably at this point you're starting to notice that this little girl can drink a lot more than you'd expect.
Oh well, that's just perfect. You can get all the things from the machine, and all I gotta do is pay you booze, and I don't have to bleed myself dry.
You could even buy the booze wholesale. Get yourself a liquor license.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the trends will attend the party.
Oh, you're not bringing Sigurd along in a metagamey fashion? Please?
Okay.
Nah, he needs his thingamajigs.
All right. I'm cool with keeping the party split. I'm appearing on the balcony, by the way. What's up, my party people?
It's like, hey up.
Put down my fancy snacks.
Finally showed up, did you? Place is packed, I should point out. I'll just I've got a bunch of friends I could drag on here.
We can imagine.
We can
Yeah,
imagine.
But I don't
Just
want to. I don't want to crowd the place with NPCs, really.
bring the important NPCs.
But
Like the
then I'd be.
universal friends.
I think more than one NPC at a time is kind of crowding the place with NPCs when you've got 6 players. But Dan and Phil are out here for sure. Laura would go and start getting off with Ondine somewhere.
Oh no, she would
No,
know. when
not
her
Laura.
boyfriend
7.
showed up. Laura would just know when her boyfriend showed up.
Cheese girl smoking a crap ton of stuff. Laura will be grabbing Lucius. Yeah, but Lily, you poof onto the balcony. Phil and Dan are out here.
Sorry, we kind of were pre-gaming and then got occupied.
No worries. Dan
Also,
swishes
lame
his
to
hair.
party early.
Like, what did you bring? Any snacks? Did you bring wine?
Yes, and I'll just put the things on the.
Like,
It's probably the cheapest wine we have, but that's saying something.
Oh my god, like you brought those breadsticks. Yes. Opening the pack of breadsticks and crunching.
Nothing but the best for you, sweetheart. I'll do that like French like kiss on each cheek thing, you know, mwah, mwah.
Phil's just rolling
with
another
Dan.
joint constantly. Never stops.
Well, yeah, he's getting ready for the like big part of the parties, and like there's probably a giant pile of joints on that table right now.
It was probably the joint balcony, or the weed balcony.
Oh, that DJ
Unless
friend
they
of
have a
yours
room.
is probably here as well. Yeah, I'm sure this place is packed anyway.
Oh, Layton's just waiting in the hallway.
Kind of noisy.
I'll see them kind of walk in and wave Lucius and those guys down. Hey, out here.
I'll give Laura a kiss, say hi, and then we'll come over.
This might be near to where some of the Trents live. Unless all the Trents just live at the shop. Trents don't really need a place to live, just a place to have a shower. I'm not sure Trents even
Yeah.
need a place to have a shower.
And some food.
Some food, yeah. Trents need some food, but that's about it. Quite easy to look after a Trent. Good first pet for someone.
My first Trent.
Dan, there's some new friends you should totally meet.
Yeah, like bring them on out.
Audrey, I can't. Matthias,
Matthias.
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 Just ignore how it's written. Just remember what I said.
I'm trying. I'm really bad with names in real life.
What's up?
Matthias. Come out here and meet Dan.
Hey,
This is Dan. He's amazing.
Need a drink?
love one. She's holding a beer.
Sure.
He will hold up a bottle of vodka, like a super expensive or, you know, extra fancy one, imported. And you see it start to frost over in his hand and crystallize. And it gets so cold that it goes all syrupy thick, even. as he pours
Nice.
out a bunch of shots of frosty vodka.
All right, that's impressive. She says.
Phil, would you light this for me?
Phil like just reaches over and
With his finger.
mm-hmm.
Thank you,
He
Phil.
also says, maybe you'd prefer a drink of this. And he adjusts a tube, and you see he's been wearing a camel pack, but you'd not really noticed.
Huh?
And he squirts out into an empty shot glass what he's drinking and offers it to you. It's a clear, thin liquid.
She gives a glance over to Lily with a sort of a. She's looking to see if Lily is looking on in dread or not.
I look at her with a little bit of a mischievous smile, and nod.
All right, she takes the shot.
Yeah, it's 100 proof grain alcohol, riot juice.
Ooh, God, that's like Eversynth. Jeez.
Phil takes like a big gulp and then like lights 4 joints at once with a huge jet out of his fingertip and passes them to you all.
Yeah, you haven't slowed down since.
Absolutely. All right, Lily. Great tasting, guys. Terrible taste in booze. That was way too strong.
What is Eversynth? I think that went past my head.
Eversynth, Everclear and Gemclear. Or sorry, no, Absinthe and Everclear.
I even Googled it and nothing came up.
It's because it doesn't exist on Google. It's like Absinthe and Everclear.
Sounds awful.
Everclear, I'm
It
guessing,
is.
is some kind of rubbing alcohol or something. Is it meant
Yeah,
for
it's like
consumption?
180. It's like 180 proof. It's ridiculous.
Like
95%.
in this country, they put poison in alcohol that strong.
I mean, they do largely in this country too, but they also serve it to you.
Nice.
Yeah, it's intense, and so is that. But it's pretty good. What is that?
Everclear.
Fair enough. Hi, I'm Audrey.
We've met. Girl, I know you. And Dan says, like, ignore Phil. He's crude.
It's all right. He's pouring the booze. It's his prerogative.
Oh, Phil, you know who I totally met today? I think you were there for a portion of it. I invited him over. You remember? What was his name? Oh yeah, Mr. Brightmore.
He's just like, what? Why?
To see that stupid look on your fucking face.
Well, it's not like he's gonna come anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Actually, I think he's outside your door.
Yeah, like Trent would just bang it on door. Some random person walking to toilet, let him in or something. Just like, dude, you look familiar. They're like, throws up.
Go.
You dodge it. Oh my god, yeah. Dan's like,
And he fucking brought the dead girl.
did he?
It looks like it.
I guarantee Sigrid got bored of whatever she was doing for that after like an hour.
Yeah, I imagine bringing her over is better than just letting she walk out the door unattended.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just got a strange girl with her hood up.
But
Yeah, actually, shoot. Wow.
Hey, Mr. Brightmore, out here, look who it is. It's Dan and Phil.
Hey, how you doing, boys? Nice party.
I smile at those two.
Just like, yeah. Like, thanks.
Stealthily.
Sigurd's just like hiding in a corner observing. So many weird people.
Yeah, roll me your control rating for confused, please. Or I should just GM it quick, because I know where it is, and close, but yeah, you're fine. It's just still very confusing.
There's an octopus sitting on that couch.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what is going
You really need
on?
to show a picture of that one.
Yeah.
I'm freaking proud of it.
In fact, it kind of looks like there's an octopus, attacking this girl on this
A
couch.
golem? A golem?
Yeah.
Or no, another ice giant. She is like freaking blue.
Yeah, it's yet another ice giant.
This can't still be Midgard.
It is if it was taken over by giants. And I say that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, Undine. I love her. She looks ridiculous. Can we actually see her? We can, but you should definitely show the audience the full picture, because she's great.
She's an octopus.
She's
Mr. Brightmore, was it?
Yeah. Hello.
Did I see you come in with a redhead? And she
yeah,
glances
pretty
back over towards.
She's around here somewhere.
What's her deal?
Huh?
What's her deal?
Deal? What deal?
Like, what's up with her?
Oh, she's actually an ancient Nord.
Mm-hmm. She jumped out of a window earlier today. I'm kind of concerned about her.
I saw on the news, yeah. But she's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Mentally, she might be going through some stress, as you can imagine.
Well, I think the Dunnings are looking for her, if it matters to you.
Everyone's looking for this bitch.
Pretty much.
Well, she's with me now, of her own volition.
She's plied with booze, mate.
So what are your intentions
It's not
with her?
consent.
I'm glad you guys.
Drunk.
I'm glad you guys got back to that, because this is why Audrey's actually talking to him. So what are your intentions with her?
To use her body, but not like you think.
Take advantage in a weird way.
All right, let's go in character. Although I'd love the responses.
She broke into my shop and destroyed some things, so I just making sure she can pay for the damages.
I'm pretty sure the Dunnings will cover any of that if it comes to it.
Well, I don't know. Actually, she is her own entity. What's the law Nirvana has to cover this situation? If any.
I'm not sure. I'm new here.
I mean, there is metahuman insurance. Like, for both the people who have meta powers and the people who, own stuff.
Yeah, Trent, you'd be
There's
able to
private
claim.
insurance in this socialist paradise.
Metahuman insurance is a poor descriptor of the government will compensate you for damages that, weren't your fault or anyone's fault.
Well, it was Sigrid's fault. She did it on purpose.
Yeah, but she didn't know what she was doing. She just needed food.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, she was getting food.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, enjoyed the party, I guess. Let me know if you want to actually talk about her more. And
I don't
Audrey.
actually know much about her. Her name is Sigrid.
Mm-hmm. You seem to be sort of looking out for her, which is why I talked to you first, though. Audrey will pick up one of those shot glasses and down it and give you sort of a have a good night look.
All right. Enjoy the party.
Mm-hmm. You too, but let me know.
So, what is her deal?
The redhead?
Mm-hmm.
It's Sigrid. She's like a Viking or something.
Okay. Yo, Sigrid!
Hiding.
I don't think she actually speaks English.
But she understands her name, I bet. That's a thing that everyone knows.
Does it work that way?
I don't know. Let's see. Sigrid!
I think she totally hears her name, and that causes her to duck down a little further and slink away into a corner.
All right, now she's hiding. Let's give her some time. Cards? What kind of drinking games do you guys know? Yeah, that'll work.
All right. College. It's the best.
It is. I imagine we play some kind of ridiculous drinking game with cards.
Yes.
Thumbs.
Quarters.
Meanwhile, we ignore Sigrid in the corner.
At this point, I got eyes on her, and you got mental whammy on her. We got the bases covered.
I don't think there's any owls down here.
What are you talking about? The owls would thrive in the underground.
What are they eating?
Rats.
Rats and mice and all of the stuff.
Not the doctor's mice if they're still around, though. Hopefully.
No, you're right. You're fairly right, probably. There's at least a couple of owls hiding around down here in the parts with bigger ceiling space.
And we are playing... Oh, this is a good one, actually. Never Have I Ever.
That is a good one.
Well, the party will continue, and you'll all be wasted and smashed out your heads, I'm sure, as it comes to about leaving time.
It's actually a pretty good sort of way of guesstimating each other's sort of tolerance as well. Audrey can hold her liquor.
I don't think Lily can. Is this an 8? It's an 8. What is it again?
It's health check, yeah.
And I was pre-gaming on weed. What is my minus?
It's a health check to resist it, but the penalty is based upon your strength.
Oh, my strength is 10. This is gonna suck. All right, it's minus. What? 3, 2.
Get into the poison tables.
I'll just roll straight up, and then you can tell me how much I biff it or things like that.
Well, and you roll every hour as you're drinking over the course of the night. So if you start to get trashed, you will know it, unless you're really drinking.
It sounds like you just let yourself get trashed, though.
Yeah.
So I'd just say go straight to, you know, drunk DX minus IQ minus.
Audrey rushes straight to tipsy and then paces herself. So she may be tipsy, she may be drunk, but somewhere in that range.
Okay. Now this is a fun game too. You have there eventually drama's going to happen between those two, and she points over to Lucius.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on the flavor of psycho that's going to happen. Let's watch.
I mean, she does kind of have the kind of predator vibe going.
Oh, just watch. Something's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. After about a minute. How long does it usually take?
That was I was hoping for a cut too.
I got nothing.
All right, let's try it again.
Lucius, time this shit.
I got an idea. How about she starts coercing him? Is what have you been doing? And he's like, well, we were smoking. Then we were just the Dunning's lab, and we were like seeing this naked red chick, and that sparks something.
Why were you at the Dunning's lab? Why were you hanging out with Lily?
That's pretty much, yeah.
Nick?
Like, what were you doing with that girl and Lily? And why were you in the Dunning penthouse? And why didn't you call me?
Like I said, we just got out of college, the last class, and we went out to smoke something.
And you were meant to come and meet me.
I don't remember if we were. Sorry, did she tell me something like that, and I forgot, or
Probably
It's
not.
implied.
okay?
It's implied.
If she's saying it, then why are you questioning it? Are you questioning me? Like, seriously? You don't... I can't even believe you right now. Like, just... And then she just fully slaps you across your face.
So
There it is, shot.
after she leaves, Lucius just stays there, rubbing his cheek, smoking the joint, and saying, "First Trent, and then this. What am I doing wrong?" But that's basically just the scene.
So I think sometime towards the end of the night, when everybody's starting to get all trashed, like Sigrid's...
Most people asleep kind of thing.
Yeah, Sigrid, like, kind of stalks over into, like, where she saw them all getting drinks and starts retrieving drinks.
When she comes back, Audrey's waiting for her, sort of looking her direction. She's still in her chair, but she's shifted, so she's watching.
What?
She speaks in English, but she also speaks in your head. Are you going to be okay?
No. I have no idea where I am. I have no idea what's going on.
For what it's worth, I think her parents are actually want to help you. She points over at Lily.
Hey.
What did they do to me?
I think they said you were frozen.
Yeah,
No.
you were frozen.
No,
Yeah, so your past is all gone now. You just need to let it go.
I fell down into the crevice. This must be one of the other realms.
Well, however you got here, you're here now.
So, Matthias and Lucius and Trent, if you're still at the party, you're probably noticing Audrey talking to Sigrid in English and Sigrid responding in Norse. So, Trent, you're probably actually getting this full conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To everyone else, it looks a bit weird. All the randoms are just asleep or boning in another room.
Or this room.
Or this room, but they'd at least being polite enough to be quiet about it.
Or, just snogging somewhere or like doing that end game drinking, eating, getting blitzed.
Someone's making a sandwich out of breadsticks in the corner.
Nice. Well, for what it's worth, you're welcome to as much of the beer as you want. I'm pretty sure Lily's willing to make sure you get back to a place where you can sleep.
Who is Lily?
The blonde, and she points.
Oh.
The one who can't seem to hold her liquor?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, what? What'd you say?
She said you can't hold your liquor.
I can hold it fine. It's in this hand.
To be fair, you've been holding a lot of it.
True.
Speaking of, yeah. Lots of sex dungeons in this place. Never noticed how many before.
Well, I wanted to say something before I got too drunk, because I'm going to start drinking for real now. But let us know if you want a place to crash. I probably won't be able to understand you if I get drunk.
Sigrid, we
Sigrid,
can take
you
to
want to go
my-
back outside. Sorry, I just wanted to point out that they may be these fancy... Yeah, they're turned off right now because it's night anyway. You're desperately aware that you're deep underground right now and you're feeling a bit claustrophobic, I feel like.
Sigrid?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You can talk to her. Audrey, why don't we go to my place and bring her there? And Mom will hook her up with a bed and a shower because it looks like she's covered in blood. And we can move this party elsewhere where, there is food that isn't come out of a jar.
Lily suggests that we head back to her place and maybe you can get a bath and a nice bed, some real food. Sleep this off and talk in the morning.
Yeah, I think Sigrid will look around and... Fine. I accept your offer.
She said yeah.
Okay.
Can we call a cab or something? I don't think we're going to be able to get her into mass transit.
Okay, not bad. She's been on bus all day.
But Audrey doesn't like buses.
No.
Are there cabs?
I feel like, yeah.
Probably not.
Oh, they're probably actually. There's probably not cabs. There's with a mass transit system like this, but there is one thing I can do. Give me a call home. It's probably like 2 a.m., but I call home.
That's right. They'll definitely have a car.
It's Friday night, but you can always get security answering, really.
No, I call home. Not security. I call home.
Okay, so... Yeah, Lily, what's up? Everything okay?
I found her, and she's gonna come home, but we need a car.
Where are you?
Phil in Dan's place in the blocks.
Ew. Alright, yeah, I'm sending the car now.
Good first reaction.
And car is coming.
Great.
It's actually an ambulance.
Is your math teacher still around?
He stood
Yeah.
behind you, silently.
Oh no, Trent has been walking up to people and handing them cards.
And slipping them in their pockets when they're passed out.
Yeah,
We clearly all need to study more.
Little flyers for thingamajig.
yeah. Little flyers with the store name and come get lucky and gamble your life away.
And on back, there's got to be like a little map, right? It's like, Marina,
Yeah,
we are here.
address, a phone number, and
Mr.
tiny
Brightmore,
micro. Yeah,
I want to go and do another hit outside. Can you take over here? And she gets up.
Hi, Mr. Brightmore. You gave me a B- when I deserved an A once.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said my penmanship was bad.
If your teacher can't read it, how you expect him to grade it?
I know, but she's drunk and she is talking to her teacher from high school.
You should have seen my penmanship, mate.
But yeah, we can move on to other scenes. I just figured that was a good exit line.
Yep, I just wanted to drop the translation duties onto somebody else briefly.
And Trent's just not doing it. He's just
Yep.
like, yeah,
Totally.
crunch.
Oh no,
Sigurd's just standing silently for now.
Mm-hmm. Your phone would buzz when the car got there, Lily. It'd take it 20 minutes, though, probably.
Through 20 minutes of awkward silence out in there.
Who wants to come with? I look at my two male study group companions. Want to come over to my place again, or are you going to stay here?
You see Lucius coming back from the balcony as you say that. He now doesn't have the mark anymore, so he just went there to get that clear up.
I'll come with you. That Norse woman is fascinating.
Her name is Sigrid.
You say her name and she like snaps and looks at you.
You should bash your chest like, Sigrid.
Yeah. Yeah, actually I think Sigrid.
I'll nod.
Sigrid.
I'll nod and wait at Audrey and Trent. You want to come too?
Points at Trent. You know his name too.
From the balcony, Audrey gives you a thumbs up.
If she'll let me, I'm gonna do that drunken put my arm over her shoulder thing.
I hope he
Who's?
gets shrugged off.
Sigrid's.
Oh yeah, it absolutely gets shrugged off. Like, whoa, don't touch me.
Come on, Sigrid. We gotta get in the car.
I'll look over at Trent.
I'll translate.
What car?
It's one of those boxes that move with people in them.
Oh.
Oh.
But yeah, I think we all pile into the medical van.
Sigrid overturns a liter bottle with a brown liquid in it.
Like one of the people that had been sent over to check you over were just like reading your pulse or heart pressure or whatever. And then, like looks back and just slaps it out of your hand. Like, oh my god, what are you doing?
It's a really weird car, Lily.
You suddenly force fed something else that makes you throw up. I hold a bucket for you.
We own a medical company.
Do you not own like a real car too?
No, it's Nirvana.
She looks at you not understanding. Maybe we should get going?
Yeah, I think that is what's happening in the car.
Yep. And
Fair.
I think we kind of are at a good time to stop, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Episode 1,
was about to
the
say
Sigrid introduction, and the party has arrived, except one guy. We're missing a player this week.
Mm-hmm. Guy Aura,
Yeah.
played by Colin, will be joining us next week.
But extra. Oh, why am I? I'm playing drunk, but I'm not actually drunk.
Extra.
Oh, I need to give the 1 second.
Give the 1 second.
Bam!
Yeah.
Outro.
Alright. Well, thanks very much for watching. We're the Kobold Cafe. I'm Luke, the GM. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey, and she's well aware that Lily's been stealing a lot of the credit. That's okay.
We had Tara, stealing the
Hey.
credit.
Well, steal the credit for what?
Taking it back to Lee.
I found her. Her name's Sigrid.
yeah. I was stealing the credit. I'm a mama's girl. What do you want? Yeah, but
Oh no, it's
I'm
great.
Tara. I play Lily, this kind of spoiled rich girl, and yeah, she's well-intentioned but an idiot and drunk.
We had Everoth.
Hi, I am Evroth, and today I was playing for you Lucius Lockhart, the good-hearted nerd that seems to be very lawful for his own sake.
The good-hearted nerd that is deeply racist against blue people.
It was the same thing that Trent said.
He's not the
Yeah.
only one.
Would you not? But Trent's allowed to say it.
That's his nerd.
We had Jared.
I'm Jared. I played Matthias Oberlin. Not much of a party animal, but you'll see a lot more of him next week when our session will mainly focus on the geopolitical history of the Rhineland.
Excellent.
We had James.
Hey, I am James. I kind of hogged the session. I apologize to everybody.
I didn't really feel like that to me.
No.
Yeah,
I
know.
made the... Okay.
You know,
The first third, you didn't exist.
Yeah.
There's a good point.
you just had so much fun that it felt like you were hogging.
Yeah, that's true. But I played Sigrid. Sigrid is a Viking who is frozen in ice and time and is now living. I'm playing the Encino Man. If the Encino Man was fucking Wolverine and a Viking.
Oh, what a movie! Honestly, just that film is my childhood, my life. Might put it on now. It's 5 a.m. Perfect time to watch Encino Man.
There you go.
They were actually released
Yeah.
as California Man in this country. Because what the fuck is an Encino?
Yeah, that makes
it's a
perfect
tree.
sense.
But I'm
Well, it's
digesting.
actually talking about Encino, California.
I'm digesting about my before we get to the true star, my hero, Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm Z Warrior playing Trent Bragmore, the weird fractal guy,
Weird.
and
fractal
very
guy.
blue. Dabadi dabada.
I've missed it. It's so good. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week.
Wait. We have stuff to see. Oh, our intro and outro music was Nincompoop by Josh Woodward. Check out his music at joshwoodward.com. It is under the Creative Commons license, free attribution use. You can catch us on our website at the Kobold Cafe, on YouTube at Kobold Cafe, on Twitch at Kobold Cafe, and of course, Twitter at Kobold Cafe. There's a theme.
Yep. We'll tweet when we're streaming, but at the minute it is Sundays and Fridays. Bye, everyone. Everyone say bye.
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 Bye.